Hey, traders, welcome to episode 793 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here in space with me and just doing an early live stream because there's actually just been a little bit of movement on Bitcoin and crypto and the stock market, like everything, you know, how it's such a doom and gloom scenario on this market. You go to the other market and it's the exact opposite, right? If it's Halloween on this market, it's Christmas on the other. Okay, that's stock market. So yeah, commodities, you know, like gold, silver, they're down a little bit today. U.S. Steel's down, right? Metals. So where is Bitcoin right now? Well, you can kind of see there's that yellow line, horizontal trend line. It's not there for jokes or memes. If you look left, it's a very strong support. I mean, it's pretty strong. It's not as strong, I think, as 6150 to 5800, but you're talking June 2018, July 2018, September 2018, October 2018, and then you had the back test here, May of 2019, and then even just less than a month ago, November 23rd, 2019, this area. Okay, so you're back at it. So what's going on the oscillator of Bitcoin? You still don't have negative momentum yet, leading me to believe that this may not be the best area. I think the only way Bitcoin gets daily bullish divergence, clear daily bullish divergence, is if it probably goes down to 6150, right? Figured by the time we get here we'd show something. Nope. So the 4 hour, this is a PCZ, right? You're literally touching the PCZ. And the issue is kind of like that divergence you had is just kind of, and this is why I look at the daily so much in crypto, man, because it's like, oh, this 4 hour divergence has not been very helpful lately in this market conditions. Not really, I don't know. It's just not. So daily has been my thing. And while I wait for Bitcoin to do something on the daily, I'm looking at other markets, other assets. So we have had some sort of bounce off that 6850 area, the 786 near the 1414. Okay, so you bounce, but not by much. And this, I don't know how strong this is going to be. You're bouncing because of historical support and maybe confluence in the short term. But now any divergence you had is starting to become less clear. It doesn't look like it's like if you had some, it's now starting to become more invalid. Okay, so again, a 4 hour pattern on Bitcoin right now in this market. Try to stick to the daily, man. Try to. Okay. So I guess we can go to, since people are just freaking out about it, we can go to Ethereum. Okay. Sure. Log scale. I mean, I hope some of y'all were here yesterday. And what was the analysis I gave on this and Litecoin? All right, it's like they were not like holding support. They were just sitting there, like kind of in nowhere. That's not much of a support there, like where it was. And you know, I said that I don't know why we're not at like at least 125. That's where we should be going next. And we're $3 off, $3.64 off that support. Okay, after 125, you don't hold 125. You'll see 101, $100 pretty fast. Okay, there's nothing. There's no historical support. It's looking left. It's straight up. Okay, dude. So, yeah, Ethereum's now getting into territories where you've got very weak supports and more recently developed supports, right? Like before February 2019 and March of 2019, these were not supports. You get that? Like, that's not good. That's not a support, you know, like you're looking for stuff way back here, man, from 2017. You don't have any. Maybe look at Bitcoin's chart. Much different than Ethereum's. Okay. So, yeah. I'm just surprised we haven't seen 125 yet, because that's the next support. So, get wrecked, Ethereum. No surprise. In a downtrend. Yeah, that's right. Live. Oh yeah, I did notify Discord. My bad. Looks like Phil just took care of it. Thank you, dude. 5 a.m. Don't feel obligated to alert everyone that I'm live if it's too early. And Straya, man, might. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. That's weird. It keeps rising, buddy. Yes. Sometimes it's harder to think with music and headphones on. I need to have it for this stations, battle station, backup station. VeChain doing things. Oh yeah, is that true, man? I don't know, man. Like, since Bitcoin, Ethereum, let's look at Tesla because it's in the title. Is that a joint, man? Is that a joint? No, it's just all-time highs, near all-time highs. Let's go, dude. 88% retrace, reversed. Tesla unveiling. Sellers couldn't make anything else happen. Started rounding out, and boom, it's gone again. And again, look, man, look left. You know, June 2017, September 2017, August 2018, December 2018. You're back at it, man. Right angled in descending broadening formation. Sorry, that wasn't log. Beautiful pattern, bullish pattern. And a lot of analysts think we'll go way over $420, which is wild. But bullish trend overall, despite all the chop you've gotten. I mean, huge range, another range, right? So, very close, man. Very close. Let's go, Elon, man. He's doing things. All right, the market thinks he is. Okay, so I guess a truck that looks like it does, people are like coming around. Maybe this is art, dude. Maybe it is. It is a joint. Yes, he becomes private at 420 Kappa. He said that in a tweet, but then deleted it. You're driving most of the time. Watch me driving. Thanks, extra mile man. Delivery service, dude. MCG, hi. But as nerd. And we got a lot of Michiganders. You know, it's like, I don't know, 60-something degrees outside where I live. Get jelly. I don't think it's normal, though. It's 71 degrees, actually, right now. It's like springtime. Like, no big deal. Like, wow. I know we have, like, severe weather coming, though. So, gonna have to deal with that tonight. And then the cold front after. But, yeah, I can, see. Like, I like this room because, like, my main battle station's facing, like, you know, my neighborhood and the street in the mountains. That's pretty. But, like, back here, it's, like, tons of nature. So I can just look out my window. I mean, you know, my space windows, of course, you know. All right, man, it's a beautiful view. I mean, you can see the Elon Musk Tesla Galaxy 4 to your left, and to your right you can see the Ethereum Galaxy kind of crashing into the Bitcoin and Litecoin galaxies. It's beautiful, man. Space, man. Y'all should try to get out here if you can. Well, we were looking at an asset that's going to be doing, what is it? Commercial space flights, like next year or something. They just IPO'd. Caused two of them. Sorry, rest in peace. Your warmth. Okay. Yeah, tornadoes next door. I know it, like a dinosaur, right? You already had one? Oh my god, it's coming, dude. It's coming. Not looking forward to that, but we'll get by, man. Alright, so just want to look at Tesla so you're aware of how close this is to all-time highs. It's been a long time coming, man. It broke critical supports, you know, back in April, and we said where it could go, and it hit one of those critical support areas. It was either going to be 176 or 143. It just happened to bounce here. And then kind of started creating that ascending triangle. Then earnings came out, and they surprisingly, like, made money. And it's been going ever since. Alright, so very good, man. Mindall price, dude. Decentralized, you know what's. Okay, let's just go to the SPX so we can look at the heart and soul of the stock market that's driving all this insanity. Well, guess what? All-time highs, chat. If y'all aren't gonna attack, I'm just gonna, you know, because the S&P 500 hit the 1414 fib extension, we're just gonna jump to hyperdrive, man. Man, let's go!
Let's get some hype in the chat.
Hype in the chat. Kevin Grubb, thanks for the 7, dude. Hey, man. You know, I was complaining about it earlier. I don't ever sell my crypto tips, so please no. I don't know how much more I want to be exposed to this market, this crypto market. Okay. So we made it, man. We're in outer space, and thank you so much, S&P 500, for hitting that all-time high. It did hit 3,200 earlier today. No, it didn't. What was the high? 31.97 and 70 cents. Okay, so less than $3 away from 3,200. Beautiful. All right, the next fib extension on the S&P. Yeah, the next fib extension here is the 3312. So, I mean, are you just gonna, you could very well just disregard this. I mean, like, this is the collective market, right? So, if you break this, okay. But, I mean, I just plotted 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top. So, you'd think there might be a reversal here, but the positive momentum, after all that divergence played out, now we have positive momentum building. So this could keep building. Just getting into overbought territory the past couple days, trading days, 71.34 on the RSI. So overbought. Yep, definitely overbought. Complete insanity. Let's go to Litecoin now. Switch it back to the crypto, so people, you know, they want to see it, they can. Log scale for this, and there you go. Wow, holy crap! I mean, this was it. It's like it was talked about yesterday, the day before. It's like you were just sitting there, not really any kind of support. There was no support where we were. So it's like, why would we not come down to 39.43, which is plotted, and we've hit it, and we've touched it and kind of bounced, but not by much at all. Big bearish engulfing candle being painted on the daily for Litecoin. And we talked about its value, like, you know, how do you perceive value on Litecoin? It's very difficult to, okay, because it's, how can it be a medium of exchange? It's too volatile. It's not near adopted enough by enough people, right? So medium exchange, and same thing with Bitcoin, and really all cryptos, too volatile. So, okay, store value. Well, okay, how's your store value going? You know, this thing's retraced like 88% since its lowest low of December 2018, dude. And I remember around this time, I was going to LA. It was like my first trip to LA, like, it was not my first, but like I'm saying like since I started streaming, my first like streamer trip. Crazy, man. Things have changed so much. What's up, Julia? Sorry it's 5 a.m. where you are, probably. What's up, Jesse Dow? Your Tesla call is allowing you to buy the dip. To buy the dip, you must be UY, right? What's up, Geometrica? Good to see you, dude. Cybertruck was a genius move. I mean, you know.
Notice right out of the gate that you need check Tesla's short term for me, please. Rating a 377.5, put at 8.80.
Check Tesla short term? Yeah, man, of course. We just looked at it. We can go back. Let me make sure I read that right. A lot of commotion going on. When someone tips, getting attacked, you know. Oh, you bought a put. Tesla short term. Well, I mean, dude, be careful. I mean, this market's insane, dude. Short term. You talking about like the 4 hour? That's as short as I really like to go, man. You're overbought, but you're not really showing divergence now on the 4 hour or the daily. So wow, that's expensive. $8.80. So I don't know. I mean, like, you'd think that these areas are potential reversal areas, right? But the thing is, what you got to be careful about is the macro and all the things that have happened. And I've talked about it a million times, Crypto Chef. If you haven't been in here, it's like the fact that the phase one of the trade deal between China and the U.S. is coming to fruition. But not only that, you have that coinciding with the fact that we have 3.5% unemployment. And I don't care if you don't believe it or not. You don't believe in the stats, which, yeah, maybe they are. But the market is interpreting these good stats that people think are fake. They're interpreting them by making the stock market hit all-time highs, okay? And you also had like 226,000 jobs created in the month of November. So all that coinciding FA, fundamental analysis, is propagating this price higher, which is weird for Tesla, because Tesla has like a really low beta, meaning it has really low sensitivity to the macro, which is the S&P, the Dow Jones, but it's going anyway. I mean, up 5.18%. So you think this might be a high risk area, but you remember what we talk about with partial declines, right? Failing to hit the bottom on log scale still. God. So failing to hit the bottom of the pattern, you got close, but when you fail to hit the bottom from the top and you rally and you hit the top trend line again, Volkowski talks about there being like a 70% chance that you'll break out after hitting the top trend line from the partial decline. And you could say, if you flip it, partial rise, if it was a right angled and ascending broadening formation. Okay, so that's telltale that maybe this time we might break out. Okay, that's it, dude. Crypto Chef, thanks for the 690 and the attack on my spaceship, man. You know, Elon's not the only one coming out with spaceships. Boom. Yeah, Schwab. That's what I was thinking. It's like decentralized that. Okay. So my general chat. It's tough, man. It's like, you know, the stock market was for the past 3 years consolidating pretty well, chopping up and down. You can't argue with that. I mean, anytime we'd hit all-time highs, it'd be like 2% all-time highs from the previous all-time high. Then we just dump again, and go into like a correction. You know, not a deep correction or anything, but you know, compared to the most previous low, yeah. Going back to it real quick, just because we're talking about it, man. Hold on. It's just like, you know, all-time highs, January 2018, and you dump, and then you rally, barely making all-time highs, and then you dump again, and then you rally, and then it's like you don't hit all-time highs, then you dump, and then you rally, barely make all-time highs, you dump again. Right now we're getting away from that, right? So I think I mean, what do you think's been going on from January 2018 to just recently? Right? What do you think's been going on for like 620 days? Stock market's been consolidating, and you know, it's like Larley and other people were saying, just huge broadening top pattern, huge broadening top, and it's a breakout, right? And even kind of looks like you back tested. This is the weekly chart. Look, you had divergence, and it played out. And now it's like you're just building positive momentum. You're now overbought for the first time. The stock market is overbought for the first time on the weekly since January 2018. But look how high it got to back here when we had that, you know, huge run. You got to 90. That's probably all-time highs, maybe. Maybe not back in the tech bubble or something. But let's see. What is all-time highs on the stock market's RSI? Okay, since 1970, the stock market on the weekly had never hit 90 on the RSI, but it did just a couple years ago. And now we're overbought. So normally we get around 76 before pulling back. It looks like, but sometimes we get to the 80s, right? 1995, 1986. It's crazy to look at this, right? So will we? I mean, how high will this RSI get on the weekly? It could continue up. Look at the gap up. Today. That's a gap up, man. Gap fill at 31.70. Wow. So that, I wonder the gap fill, when that will happen, because that's not much of a, break to the upside. So it's like an everyday gap. There's only 3 types of gaps. Gartley's gap theory, excuse me. See that 5 times fast. So not a breakaway gap, and certainly not certainly not an exhaustion gap, right? So 623 days of consolidation after a buying climax in January 2018. So make of that what you will, dudes. Okay. But yeah, 1414. I mean, that's the, from the major high to major low, you surpass the 1272, now you're at the 1414, and there's one more, and that's 3312. Don't know how long it'll take us to get there. Jeez. This music's been pretty freaking good today. Oh, and do want to say happy effing birthday to Jeff, to Probst, CCCP Probst, man. I don't know if I have any type of graphics I can do. I'm gonna look for something. Got something probably somewhere. Yeah, look at this, man. Watch. Boom. All right, this is for Probst. If he's not here, that's fine. But someone spread the word. Happy birthday from Spaceman. Thanks so much for being a part of this community, man, and really being someone who can resonate with me more than probably mainly anybody in the community, just because of our, what we went through, athletics and stuff, growing up. So we know the struggle, right? We know the sport, and it's been great, man. So happy birthday, dudes! Another year on the planet. Okay, and it's been a good year too, hasn't it? Probst. I know you're not out there right now, probably, but dang, dude, having a kid, and yeah, we got to hang out multiple times this year. Jeez. Probst pump day? Are you kidding me? He was lurking, man. Freaking lurking. Holy crap. I need to... I don't know, man. I'm gonna get audio cues or something. Look, man, what I'm gonna do with this overlay, dude, is like... Once I can get someone in graphics to make better, you see what I'm going for. These GIFs I've got that are like the alert box in the background, like I want like someone to actually make some good looking like flybys and stuff from different ships. And then I could make that variation like the Slave 1 flying by, and be like... Right, well, sorry about the tie laser, but it's whatever, man. Thank you, dude, for the attack. Holy crap. Man, might need to get another coffee in a minute. Do I think Litecoin is following in Bitcoin's footsteps, price-wise? But it's just a cycle behind? I mean, I don't know, dudes. I think that in the short term, like all the cryptos follow Bitcoin's volatility, and then like the further you get out, when Bitcoin lacks volatility, that's when the alts kind of decouple a little bit. But we've seen that on the way up, they didn't perform near as well as Bitcoin. I mean, 99% of them. There were a couple maybe that did, like BNB, whatever. But on the way down, they are retracing much deeper than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's only at like a 65% retrace, 67% retrace right now, where all the alts are at like 78, going on 88% retraces from their December 2018 lows. So, I don't know, man. Oh no, Zcash down 11%. What? But didn't they just report good earnings? And they unveiled how they're going to make all this money? Oh wait, Kappa, crypto doesn't do that. So, it's all speculation. Okay. Speculation, momentum, and sentiment. Bitcoin or crypto has none of that right now. Absolutely none. Your eyes and ears worldwide. Yeah, that's exactly what someone from the CCCP would say. Yep, everywhere, dude. What happened, Joe M? Pretty good today? Am I, man? Heartbeat? No heartbeat? Flatline? Litecoin? Dude, again, like, it's a topic of conversation right now, I guess, so you can at least pull the chart up while we're talking about it, talking crap about it. Dude, look, here it is. It's like 39.25. It's in the support, and it's not even a really strong support. You want to know where the strongest support is? On Litecoin is not here. It's down at like 30 bucks, right? Right, on the way down, you look for the strongest support on the bottom, right? On the way up, you talk about overhead resistance. That's always the strongest resistance. So if you're looking at this inverted, it makes maybe more sense if you're newer or something. Look, like that is a resistance, sure, but the overhead resistance would be up at like 28, yeah, both $28 and then $29. That is the strongest resistance if this is inverted. Strongest support if it's normal, right? This is like one run up and then dump. Okay, maybe a couple candle closes. Yeah, there's a little bit of support here, I guess, 39 bucks. Whatever, man. Good luck, Litecoin, on your Miami Dolphins crypto. Official crypto, dude. It's amazing. Insert coffee plug here, Andy. If you like the best coffee, man, get Irwin Coffee. Irwin.coffee. It's the website. Those no coiners who think Bitcoin is useless are going to lose it when they find out about Litecoin. What happened, Drew, man? Could you be more specific? What's up, Mr. Schaffer, man? Oh, of course, John Dope. Hey, man, like, Litecoin, you know, and Ethereum, they made retraces that were common from their all-time highs, 38%, right? I mean, do I have to go back to look at it when we started rising? It's like, okay, from your high to low, how far can you go? I think this was 382. We go to not log, and we look at it just real quick. Just forget everything that's on the chart, because this is all out of log scale, so it's going to look weird. But just, you know, go from like the all-time high to your low. See, the thing is about this one, now Ethereum did it, Litecoin did it. You realize from the all-time high, that stupid wick, to the low point, you didn't even make a 38% retrace. This was the beginning of the golden zone, the common retrace area. Terrible, man. 146, that was it, dude. It led up to the halvening, and then once the halvening happened, it actually started dumping before the halvening. Yeah, it was like 3 weeks or something, and then the halvening happened, and then we dumped more after that. Okay, August 6th. Oh, it was like, shoot, man, a couple months. And August 6th was right here, D-Day, and just you've been selling off ever since. Like, it didn't even happen. Like, the halvening didn't even occur, right? Market, like, okay, unresponsive. But if you look at the log scale, Fibonacci, the same way, right? It's like high to low, you made a 61.8% retrace. Isn't that weird? That in log scale we see that? Yeah, Fibonacci was based on log scale right there, yeah. And at the golden retrace in log, we reversed. Very interesting. And I don't think you can look at Litecoin really from that June high to the lowest point now. You can't confine it all inside a channel really and it look good, or it makes sense. So there you go, man. Wow, it's bad, dude. And this thing's down almost 10% on the day at its lowest point, or very close to its lowest point. Get wrecked, Litecoin. Litecoin's the Miami Dolphins of crypto. I don't know. Probes might not like that. Probes, does that offend you? I can't remember. I know you like the Cowboys. Well, I mean, you played multiple teams, both of them. But, I don't know. You're nothing more than a copy of your mom and dad combined. Sanja, your dad made you, but the choices you make in life separate you from who your mom and dad were. Okay, so get that, dude. It's your choice. I think that's a very real possibility that the only way Litecoin recovers is if or when Bitcoin ever went to the moon again, like for real. Yeah. I mean, this whole market's doomed until Bitcoin does something positive. Yes. Until this market changes, everything in it is just gonna probably suck. Okay, unless you're talking about illiquid S coins that can be manipulated by Telegram groups or just someone with a lot of money that's I don't know, doing it for the purpose of making themselves money, right? It's not like a real thing. It's not like an organic market pump, you know? No, I didn't look at X yet. But we thought that there was on US Steel, there was a bearish divergence on the daily, which we're getting. And we touched that 200-day moving average. And now, you know, from the almost bearish engulfing candle last week, this thing's down 4% today. Okay, it has 5% swings almost every day, dude. So, yeah, it's down. And triple RSI divergence on the daily, that would make sense why I would sell off some. So, can't break above the 200 yet on the daily, but this is a long-term position trade, dude. And you have to go to the weekly to feel like just better about it, or just to know like the context. It's, you know, though it did make a nice move up, you know, you're up, you took position when we did. I mean, you're up a lot still, even after a 4% drop today, but you just got to take heed of an 88% retrace, MACD and RSI weekly bullish divergence, and a momentum shift breakout. These are all very good signs value areas on an asset. It's real, right? Steel. It's U.S. steel, man. It's not Litecoin. Okay, it tries to brand and look like it's like a metal, but it's not. It doesn't do anything. U.S. Steel produces all kinds of stuff, man. It's a raw material that gets refined into other things. Wow, there's like some fundamental backing behind it versus it's just Litecoin, dude. Don't you get it? Todd, what does that mean? Did the Dolphins win then? Yeah, you're looking to add to your position. Well, I mean, like, maybe you go to the daily and you'd wait for, like, you know. See, the sucks is when you broke this was incredibly important, staying above 1355. Now we're back below it. I wonder if we're, like, it's like a broadening, you see, like a broadening top pattern on steel. Right, so, I mean, that's normally a bullish continuation pattern, but, you know, maybe if you're trading a pattern, you're looking for like 1230 or something like that. But then there's a gap fill. Man, there's a gap fill down at 1152. So that might also be an area where steel goes to before reversing to the upside. And you think down here it's like a 61.8% retrace from the low to high. So yeah, maybe 1150. I'd like to see how this price responds to this trend line, this in development, you know, 1230. So, you know, normally if this thing was to continue on, it was to act as a continuation pattern and measure moves like from the breakout, you know, you're looking like 1689. If it did break the downside, you know, then you're going straight back down to entry prices. So there you go, man. Small pattern. 4 hour probably looks a lot better, but it's very real and apparent on the daily. Okay. What's up, Sebastian, man? XPD? Is this some sort of wannabe XRP? Oh, that's, sorry. Yeah, Palladium, man. No, we've, okay, so it's XPD. Alright. Because, you know, you type in Palladium. Where's my chart, though? Okay. So you can, you know, there's other ways of looking. You can just type in the whole word and it pops up too, and that's the one I've been looking at. That makes sense. Yeah, dude, this is insane. Okay, this is absolute insanity. All right, let me see what I can do here. If I can pull this up. There we go. Nice. So, man, whatever little uptrend it was in or whatever, it's been in since 2016. It's, look at this, you know, it's just continued to go. It did not hit 2,000 yet, but very close. 2,000 is going to be an extremely powerful psychological resistance, man. The rounded number. So there you go, working on it. A huge bullish engulfing candle today after Friday's indecision candle, but it's just been going, man. So crap. Lone Sova, thanks to 420, dude. Dang, dude. You wait till I go to that screen or I'm unpracticed. Thank you, man, for the 420. In all seriousness, thank you. Okay, so, yeah, probably all kinds of things. Look, we could do this. This isn't going to save, so. So if you just look, you know, ascending triangle, yeah, broke out. But now there's probably like this new way we could probably look at it where it's like, look at that. I mean, like any angle, it's like you broke out and you back tested. You're like break hooking going right now. Good God. Insane, man. There's just no way. I mean, we could probably go to log scale. I mean, that would make a lot of sense to go to log. Exponential gains. Dude, I'm not sure. Let's try the new angles 1 and 2 here, you know, like that. Oh, that one's pretty, because it's like 1 and 2, and then 3, and then you get the heart line, and we're right at the heart line again, right? So, and this is log scale, so it's gone, man. And we can do the shortest of short term Fibonacci, I think we're beyond it all, right? Dude. Yeah, I mean, 2618 is 2057, so you could very well see that. No divergence at all. No divergence on the daily. Maybe the weekly. Nothing. No. You're so overbought. I mean, you're 76 on the RSI on the weekly. It's gone, man. It's gone. Okay. I mean, look. Is it like Parabola Connect? Good lord, man. It's like straight up, man. That's pretty much the way it's going right now. Anchor like 1, 2, and 3. It's insane, man. So, yeah. Wow. XPD, man. And then we could, I mean, we look gold. It's not really, I think it's having a little down day, not by much. Yeah, it's like indecision day. Oh, we bullishly engulfed on Friday. Whatever, man. You know, this is, it's consolidating after a beautiful, beautiful run. Beautiful impulse, then you consolidate. You're still at in moderate value areas down here, the lowest point. But you'd think that gold could eventually see 1410, 1376 for better value areas. But it's not guaranteed that we'll ever get down there. Okay, you break this, downside resistance. Next target's going to be like 1520. You know, the overhead resistance all right there. But the main thing on gold is 1525. We've not really been able to break above it for reasons. Look left. But when you get consolidation like this after, you know, you hit the resistance and you consolidate like this, that's extremely healthy downsloping consolidation. That is the reason why downsloping consolidation is so good, is because the psychology behind it. It's like if you have an impulse and then you downslope, it's like the people that, like, you know, help propagate this price up, they are now able to buy in at value areas, right? And that's why Fibonacci is so important. Value areas, like, oh, there's a 61.8% sale on gold. There's a 38% sale on gold. Depending on the amount of demand on that particular asset, you know, determines how low it'll go before people see value, right? So there's like extremely too much demand for gold at a 38% retrace, a 38% sale, then we'll never see prices below that again before it runs to higher prices, right? But again, typically when the stock market is doing so well, when deals get struck, you know, with the China tariff stuff. Did I say China? Sorry, man. The music, the headphones, it's messing up my mind. You know, that uncertainty is what helped probably get the prices up faster. But now things are starting to smooth out and look pretty good for the macro. So why would gold really do well during that period? You know, you would think that if it plays as a hedge, it would not be pumping when the stock market's pumping, right? Okay, that's it. Whew. Cup with handle within a handle. Oh yeah, man. Cup with handleception. Let's go, dude. It's like an espresso shot in a coffee. Is that what you mean? What's up, boogers guy? It's a good time to get along on XPD. I mean, trailing stops in these situations are normally always the best. You know, depending on your tolerance, you can go 10% trailing stops, 5% trailing stops, whatever, man. The higher the things go like this and get, you know, the higher things go like this, normally the harder they fall when they do decide to fall. So trailing stop's good just because, like, if it dumps a little bit and then rallies and goes again, you don't get stopped out. But if you know, you think eventually, I mean, 1815's a scrub support, you'd backtest that, or you'd come and backtest 1600, you know? Remember the ascending triangle? Some sort. Yeah, that's all you can do in these like blue sky breakaway assets. Now, let's go back to 2001. Now, I haven't done this yet. From that high to the low point. See, look at that, man. Like, you know how we've exceeded the historical 1618. The gold mean ratio was 1,689. That's wild, man. And just remember, let this chart at least be a little lesson to you that someone's like, what are you buying in the recession? Well, you know, the thing is, when the recession starts, it normally starts with a crash. The crash is the event and the catalyst that drives the recession down, or the prices down. The recession follows. So you just got to think, when the tech bubble popped.
Merry Christmas, Mitch, writing a new set of thanks for coming on early, man.
Well, it's not. Of course it's not, because I have to do that and that. Oh my god. Thank you, Beeswatchers, for the 5. And thank you for everyone just tipping me only when I'm in the other weird utility screen. Thank you. Alright. Hope you all are doing well in Virginia. It's wintertime, so can y'all even do any gardening right now? And if it's gardening off season, what do you do in the gardening off season to, I don't know, fill the void from the gardening? Do y'all go bowling or something? Thanks. Whew. All right, no more utility screen. It's just too much. I can't be quick to the draw to make it all look good when I'm there. What's up, Genix? Good to see you, man. Yeah, came early. I mean, why not? There's stuff going on, right? So, no big deal. Hey, what's up, Crypto Fish, man? Sure, dude. You're talking about the crash when the tech bubble popped. What about it, dude? Brett, follow me. Continue talking about it. Oh, yeah. So just going back to that, I guess, right? So, like, yeah, when the tech bubble popped, this is a precious metal like gold and silver. They all did it, right? I mean, you can just do a compare. Oh, really doesn't show up? Oh my god, dude. Okay, well, I guess we can do... Whoop. Confused. Let's see. So, this isn't a really good chart. I thought it was just going to be able to show me 2001, but I know everything, including gold and silver, everything dumped, all right? And what does that mean? Nothing's really safe unless you're just in a short position, right? Or you've bought puts on, many assets while the dumping's happening. That's like your edge, because though precious metals recover, though they dump with the whole market when the crash happens, recession happens, they recover quicker than the equities market. So there you go, man. Sorry, dude. I thought it was going to have more data. It didn't. Well, there we go. Okay. Bitcoin under 7,000? Go indeed, man. Certainly go. You're so tired of being in Bitcoin? Though you need your money, you're buying a dang house. Lost like $6,000 from this $200. What? If you lose $6,000 from a $200 dip, what does that mean? That means, and you're mad about it, that means position is too large. Way too large. Sorry, I was reading something in Discord and getting back to... A lot of stuff, man. I only have 3 monitors too. Okay, so deal with me. I normally have like 5 monitors and then a 55-inch TV. Like that's normally that's my normal setup. This is 3 monitors total, so it's a lot different and it's a lot less convenient. Yeah, Brett, it's all good, dude. Well, no, I mean, like, more data for gold was what I was needing there, Z-Rex. I'm sure we could, there's tickers, you know. No, China announced that they will be buying more of our agriculture now with this trade deal, and then that should be like soybeans, you know, the one we looked at, right? Like beautiful. It's really not, though. I mean, it's like, it's good, but it's not like. Where's my old soybeans? Hold on a sec. This is it. Okay, so we changed it though. All right, soybeans. You know, it's obviously had much higher prices. I mean, this thing at one point in 2012 got up to like $18, but you know, half that price now. But you'd think you'd see some sort of harmonic, right? If like, you know, I know there's like value down here and stuff. Oops. But you think that there might be a short in store for soybeans, and maybe at $10.07. Maybe by the time we get there, we could short it. Yeah, this one had a beautiful harmonic. Oh, I'm thinking about corn though. Corn was, you'd think that like all these assets would respond positively. I mean, look at, you know, trade deal. Past 2 days. It was announced, what, Friday? Thursday, Friday? So, you know, since the news, it's been good. Holding that support. Historical support, right? You know, the one that crypto doesn't, or a lot of the altcoins don't even have. Okay. What's up, Seb Sawas? Thanks for joining the Discord, man. We're normally on, we've been kind of on lockdown on the Discord because like the people that are joining, well, there's people that are like, that have a bunch of spam accounts and they just, they decide to try to like rip off all our Discord members by like saying it's me doing a giveaway and they won, and it's like it's not me at all. So like, don't ever believe. I'm never gonna ever PM you, and no one from my community is ever gonna PM you and be like, hey, you just won 0.2 Bitcoin. Never gonna happen. So if you're watching, at least you know that. Okay. God, I wish I had 4 screens. It's annoying. 2 reasons why correct position sizing is insanely important. When you get stopped out, you lose a present amount you can afford, but also you aren't as quick to take profit on winners. Let them run. Boom. Right? And that's like, yeah, like steel. Like you'd think, oh my God, I should be so scared right now, losing some of my gains. But it's like, nah, man, you just got to look at the bigger picture. You got to understand you're looking at it on a weekly time scale. So it could take months, if not a year, to play out. So it's something just good to have.
I did not sit here and let you slander LTC like that. Charlie Lee cares about us so much he sold LTC around the all-time high. How dare you talk down about the silver to BTC? It's the greatest coin ever because my feelings say so. How dare you, sir, lol.
Okay, well, you know, oh, Litecoin's in front of us, dude. Alright. Let's test out that weapon system. Got him. Got him. Thanks, Kills for Living for the force, dude. Sailboats. But, wait. Charlie cares about us so much? Yeah, he did sell around all-time highs, and then he said, yeah, because he doesn't want it to interfere with the project. Okay. Imagine a CEO of a company doing that. Right. But hey, at least Charlie Lee, I guess, told people, right? He told people that he was selling. I guess he didn't have to do that if he didn't want to, right? He wasn't legally obligated to anyone to do that. I did, Captain Abby. Yeah, I got a 150 foot cable, lots of slack. But just if I ever streamed downstairs, you know, like in my living room or something, just because I could do it, you know. So whatever, was worth. I was on tilt, man. Going to Best Buy in traffic. It was like rush hour traffic. Getting there, I was just like in and out.
Currently short $4.94.
ENDP. Yep. Thanks, man, for the threes, Jordan. My God, it looks like a crypto, doesn't it? So, take off the space. So you can see. So I get it. You know, it's like, okay, it's like impulse and then upslope consolidation. You're struggling at that 200-day moving average, like steel. But look at this, man. You know what you don't... You're looking for a short there, right? I think. Make sure I got this right. No, I can't do that. If you're looking for a short, man, well, dang, did you just use this swing high? Probably. I mean, I wouldn't use this one. It's always better to be conservative. You can see that major daily swing high. Probably want to use that one. High to low. I mean, that's a 38% retrace. Did we break out, though? I think we did break out. You know, momentum should break out. Yeah, 1, 2. So, you know, from the previous high to low, you haven't even hit a 382 yet. You could probably say that there's going to be value areas for going short on this asset between $6 and $8.50. It does kind of look like we do have divergence, right? Like a high on price and a slightly higher high on price, but you dumped and now you're kind of rallying, you know? I think there's just some sort of... What is it? It's just a channel. It can't be a wedge, can it? Yeah, I mean, it just looks like, Gary, you had the impulse and now you're just consolidating, right? I don't know if we would use everything, right? Just go from like the pump and then you sold off, and right, that was the volatility. So you're in the channel and the demand line is at 462. I mean, if it breaks that demand line, you know, then we could go from a low to high and find targets, right? If you broke the demand line, then you probably just be targeting for a 340 or 276, a 618 or the 786. Okay. So yeah, I see definite like triple. It's like somewhat like triple MACD bearish divergence from the major pivot points. So you think that this could go much higher? Just based on like look at last time. How much did we retrace last time? High to low. You went up almost 50% of the way, right? You rallied up there, got there, common retrace territory, and then dumped again to lower prices, right? The bear trend continued. So you are close enough to that common retrace area where it wouldn't be the weirdest thing in the world if this thing actually majorly reversed the downside. But as you know, there's plenty of room in the golden zone where it could go to before majorly reversing, right? So I see some divergence on the RSI and MACD, but it did dump already, and now it's pivoting off that little demand line. Okay, so again, if it did break the demand line, which it hasn't yet, if it did, you could look for 385 to 276 target areas where it could reverse to. And then you could be talking about X, A, B, C, D stuff, right, where there might be potential long for a cipher. Okay, does that make sense? This is just trying to give you the context of this really scrubby asset that's very, very bearish, you know? Let's see where we are, though, on the weekly. Pharmaceuticals. So the macro is pretty strong. So what are you doing right now? You are back at... I mean, you're back to 2000 and 2002 prices, right? And you broke that support. And you know what? You're technically below it right now. Right? if you did break back above 486, which we're clearly not right now, I mean, you're gonna face 528, 550 right there, which we already hit and rejected, pull back. So that's why, yeah, look at the weekly. Look how discernible that high is to low. So this, I think, is a very valid swing high to swing low anchor points. Waning positive Momo. Okay, so maybe we pull back before running again. I think, like, though it could sell off here, right, in reverse, I think the more major reversals could occur up here. Okay, 846. Okay, we just look at this, is like almost a 50% retrace. You know, what about here, right? What about this previous major discernible high to low? Where did it go? Eventually it retraced over 61.8% of the way, pretty much 65% before reversing majorly to the downside, right? So you think about, if historically this asset normally is majorly retracing in the golden zone between 50 and 62%, and we've only made it to almost a 382, you could lead you to a conclusion that we might go higher before having a more major dump to the downside. Okay. But, man, you have not been able to break back above this very, very critical support. All-time lows. Old all-time lows. From 20 years ago. Jeez. Gnarly, man. Freaking gnarly. Currently in a short at 494. Well, 494, if you're playing the support only, you don't want to be getting above this area then. That's it. Don't get above that. If you do, then, again, you could very well see that 550 again. And then, you know, the $6, right? So maybe having a stop above 5. Shoot, man, it's like probably like 558, 560, just slightly above that, because if it does run up and hits that and then back and then run, you know, sells off from there. I don't know. Be careful. It hasn't retraced deep enough to feel that good about it yet, right? Just saying, man. Based on the history, we looked at it. Okay. But we did go over targets for taking some profit if you were in the short. Okay. Let's look at AMD, because AMD did something absolutely amazing today. It broke above 2007 levels. It's freaking, well, it didn't. It was when I was looking at it. It had broken above it, but has pulled back some now. So AMD in that uptrend, exceeding the 1414. And again, this 4277 area that we're testing, messing with, history, man. Historical support resistances, they never go away. It could go, you could go back to 1975, you know, on an asset, and whatever the price was then, if there was a pivot point, you know, the asset now would regard that as support resistance. Okay, so go all the way back, 2000 freaking, sorry, it was March 2006, not 7, my bad, dude. February and March 2006. Okay, that was not even all-time highs. You have to go back to 2000 for all-time highs. Way up here, 4851. So, right? You're trying to break it, and you probably will, but we thought that you'd, and once we broke this, you'd think market participants know that's there, and they would try to drive the price up to that, and that, it's now happened. Okay. And if you could ever break that, there's going to be a couple resistances. I think your previous, your major high, your old 52-week highs from September 2018 to the low. Those are the major fib extensions. I think 4535, 1618 could be a potential reversal area, but eventually in time it'd be crazy to see 4851. But you got to break 4277 first, which we haven't yet. Close. We're at it. Up 3% on the day. AMD, man. Lisa Sue combined as Lusa. Someone write that down, okay? Write it down, man. Yeah, Square, big bullish engulfing candle today, I believe, okay? Yes, well, close, because it gapped up just a little bit from its low on Friday. It's almost, all right? But yeah, pivoting, never made it down to the neckline again. Good. And hopefully we can get, just like an impulse up and maybe flagging, downsloping consolidation, right? Maybe we could run again. Got to get above that 200-day moving average, but you'd think still being in this trade from around $59.50, nearly $60, much more upside potential with a gap fill around $81 at the top of the range. An extremely bullish macro. I think there's definitely more upside. Okay, up 2.61% today. Square, a trade that a lot of us are in and have been in, okay? What happened? Anonymous user? What are you talking about, dude? That's awesome, Mr. Shepard, man. She made you watch it over 100 times. Melts my heart, man. Melts my heart. If only I could get adults to dance as well. That'd be perfect. Thanks for the 409 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, the bell, that sub. Give me 2 seconds. I have to delete something. Well, it's just something. It's like a Streamlabs. You know, I found out what Streamlabs is doing now. So they invasively make me like my description say support the stream with Streamlabs, which is not what I use. I only use Streamlabs for crypto, and it's not even really that. It's I have to use their alert box for the one-up coin thing for crypto. But like, they're now for IRL streamers making it to where you have to have the watermark of Streamlabs on your. You know how like if I'm IRL streaming, I'll have my logo in the bottom right. Well, now it's like Streamlabs will pop up and there's like nothing you can do about it, evidently. It's crazy, man. Like ruining it. It's like, stop trying to advertise. I get it. Because like people pay money. I pay money every month to Streamlabs. So I shouldn't ever have to deal with them self-promoting their crap because I pay money. So, I don't know. It's a joke, dude. Reggie, man. Element of P. Let's go, dude. Let's go. You want to talk about bullish engulfing? Look no further than Reggie, Renewable Energy Group Incorporated. Hey, man. I was technically seeing value on a lot of energy assets. It's up almost 12%, dude. This is a trade setup, man. Trade setup was like, what, $15 or something? $16? So the first target for the trade's $22. Okay, well, we're working on it, man. It was a down sloping channel, momentum shift breakout, inverse head and shoulders, above the 200-day moving average now, nearing the 50% retrace 2130. Okay, so yes, absolutely beautiful energy, man. We talked about the technical value involved with many energy assets because of how much they've been beaten down from their previous lows. Look, man, Reggie made a 100% or a 99% retrace from its previous low in February 2018, right? 98% or so, whatever. 2% off touching it. Didn't. Then rallied and created the pattern. And we're going. We're off again, man. Gap fill, 2253. Seems like we could definitely fill that in time. All right? Big going to go to $30. Yeah, man. Well, you have to go to many other prices before you see $30, right? And that's what we do. We try to figure out, on significant time scales, where Bitcoin could go to the upside, downside. And we normally we wait for the technical analysis to show us or tell us why it'd be going up or down versus just making long-term price predictions. Because there's just too much stuff that can happen in the world that could change sentiment in crypto. Okay. To positive, negative, whatever. More negative. Can we get some spam in the chat or something? Okay. Not enough spam. Okay, dude. So Reggie, beautiful. I guess we can go back to some S coins since people want to see S coins. Oh my god, dude. Dash is down 10%. Oh, VeChain's down 8.31%. Sorry, remember the idea? It's like, we don't know if it's a pivot point last night. We don't know, but we'll draw it anyway. Sorry, not a pivot point. So now it's like, is this a pivot point? Probably not, right? This is probably not the way it's going to be. And the idea we had at this whole time was, even here, we're looking for an attempted rally. We got it. It happened to just be like a double top, like a 90-some% retrace. Okay, so now we're looking for value areas. 38% of a penny. Hadn't changed, right? Even if it's too close to a double top, I still think it's Gartley-esque. Right? I don't care, right? The wick's like 65, 66%. Right? It's all off a little bit. 786. So you're looking for something like this, where we could see this 40% of a penny. I think that it would go maybe lower. I'd like to see it hit down here. A little bit lower, right? Like an 85% retrace. Here's the 1414 fib extension. Dang, dude. 1414 fib extension is down at like almost 100%, 92% retrace. Look left. 1414 is confluent with your all-time lows from December of 2018. Interesting. So big value areas down here. Maybe, right? It's crypto, so it's all speculation. But if you're talking about taking technical analysis that was researched for like over 100 years on the stock market and you're trying to apply it here, this would typically be the best value area. 1414 or an 886, 786 area. Okay, 1272s. Makes a lot of sense. So we wait. We would be waiting, and we're continuing to wait on VeChain. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be textbook, but it's still the XABCD wave stuff. I think around this area, we could see a reversal to the upside, right? For just a common retrace, 38% to 62% retrace. Run up and then dump again to lower lows. Okay? Where's Bitcoin going? If it doesn't hold 6,800, we will see 6,150 in time. Okay? Could be relatively fast. But there's no bearish or bullish divergence yet on Bitcoin. So the fact that we're back at a critical support we saw about a month ago, and we don't have negative momentum yet, and we're not oversold yet, leads me to believe this price could dump again to see 6,150. And at 6,150, we very well could see some really nice bullish divergence, and that's also a very good value area. If you look left, historical supports out the yin yang. Oh my god, 16K by Halloween. Don't ask me how I know this. Kappa. Yeah, dude. For those people. What about the people? We'll never see 10K ever again when we broke it to the upside. Holy crap. Okay, let's look at this trash Cardano. Yeah, trash, dude. Like, I was saying that this was a value area. If we can say there's value because it's crypto and it's all speculation and momentum and sentiment, and there's none of that. None. So it's like at this area is where the major reversal should have occurred. Like US Steel, it did occur at the 886. Many other assets on traditional markets, it did reverse. And it did reverse here, right? But there's no demand, so the reversal was terrible. And that's what we plotted the channel. So it's like, okay, we know where a breakout could occur. We ran up, tested it, and failed. We ran up again and failed, and now we're dumping to low prices. So the more you do this, the more likely you would see that December of 2018 low again, 100% retrace. We're almost there, man. Okay, you don't just reverse the 886 like this and then dump again. It's just no. It's supposed to like really resoundingly recover, and we're supposed to get a common retrace, and then after the common retrace on assets that have some demand, right, you then reverse to lower lows, not crap around, not even make a 20-30% retrace and then dump again. Like that's crypto, man. Welcome to it, dude. No demand for Cardano at all. Don't even try to act like there's any demand for Cardano. What has Cardano done, man? What's it doing that would make you think that it should break to the upside, right? Besides technicals. Okay. What's up, Nelson? Well, yeah, dude, I just talked about the idea that there's more value. There's probably lower risk areas down at 6150 to 5800, yes. And that's where we can start seeing real daily matured bullish divergence, okay? No way, dude. Why would I ever switch from OBS to Streamlabs? No way. I don't have to get my streams full. No, dude, because like they're still gonna do the things I don't want it to do, right? It's still gonna say support the stream in my description of my YouTube channel automatically. That won't change. So I would never go to Streamlabs, dude. Cardano lied to you on your first date. Get wrecked, man. Ooh, what's going on? It's a little better. Starting to see some tear on the green screen, on the spaceship screen. Let me do something. Okay, I don't care about that. Sorry, I'm talking about iLumi. Jeez. Timmy Talon, thanks for the sub, dude. Sorry about the repeat. Dude, this woman who's singing is moaning too much. I don't like the moaning music. You know what I'm talking about? I know you do. Crap. There we go. Perfect. Is light an uptrend? Light is not an uptrend. It's in a clear downtrend. We looked at it multiple times in the stream. Wolverman. Cardano had some universities peer review it so you know it's good. Oh yeah, dude. Of course. That's enough of a reason for someone to buy this crap. Okay? To invest in it. This market is a gambler's market. It's a gambling market, dude. It's like, you know, trading in itself is a form of gambling. But it's just like, you know, you can go to the normal casinos, right? Like the stock market, Forex, or you can go to the crypto casino that's the one with the pick a number between 1 and 10 where you play war against you know, bookies or whatever. So okay, so we could go on to something else, I guess. Don't know why anyone was saying that engine was doing things or pumping. It's just dumping. So Litecoin's still you know, a little bit higher than the low of the day. Was down nearly 10%. Split on 8.45%. 68.77 on Book. Guess we can go back to it. Whatever, dude. Doesn't matter. All right. Right back to that critical area that could be a reversal, but based on the oscillator on the daily, it doesn't look that great, really. I mean, it's okay, but you want to make lower lows than your previous lows with, you know, lower levels negative momentum. So this just makes me think that we could get oversold more. We could break this and go down to 6,500 or 6,150. Okay, for reversing. Who cares about casino coin, dude? It's just it's a pump and dump, dude. It's like a flavor of the second coin that will eventually, casino coin will be back in the dumps in time, dude. Excuse me. Interesting. Sorry, just getting something adjusted. Should only show them a weekly. I think it's reversing. Yeah, it's like an 88% retrace. Right, Depot. Right, it does look like, you know, right from that major low to high. And it's like XABCD stuff. Look at the 200-day moving average you're bouncing off of too. Man, the macro stays strong. I mean, maybe Cypher. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Okay, 786 is where it should have gone though. It hasn't hit that yet. So you're just talking about a shorter term, small harmonic. I get it's bouncing off the 200 moving average right now, and it was showing a little divergence, I guess, on the RSI on the daily. But if you're just talking about trading this pattern right here, you're just looking for an entry around 207, which we may not get, right? It may not, it should be too bullish, but again, man, that's how you trade the harmonic. I mean, this is it, dude. Okay, 207's the long, but again, your positive Momo, your first level positive Momo since November 18th, you know, and then before that, October 23rd. So yeah, maybe at the 200-day moving average is where it's gonna bounce, man. Okay, but I think that 786 is a very good target to take along, maybe, probably just because look left. That's a support back from April 2019. We didn't hit that. What did we even? We didn't really hit a support, did we? Nah. All right. Again, that seems like the best, but we may not get there. Okay, just let it be noted. Genix 207, 206. Okay. Old Bitcoin 68.68. Repeating, of course. Down 3.41%. Are you scared? You shouldn't be. I mean, if you watch the stream regularly, none of this should be a surprise to you, like, at all. I mean, this is... Hello, if there's no significant reason to believe Bitcoin's going to reverse the upside on the daily, well, the trend's bearish right now, so it's like, well, okay, it'll probably dump again until there's reason to believe it would reverse to the upside. Until we start seeing seller exhaustion that is evident on the charts, okay, then probably going to go lower. That's it. It's not that crazy. 786, 5400. You're getting closer and closer to that. I mean, yeah, the problem though, BTC King and Discord chat is, you know, where you were showing that last harmonic, there was daily bullish divergence that was in development, as well as 4-hour bullish divergence. Right now, we don't have that. The 4-hour divergence is starting to become invalidated. Okay. You talking about bearish? You mean bullish or bearish? What are you talking about? There's no bearish divergence, Wolver. What does that mean? Sorry, things have slowed down a lot, so I'm able to actually manage 2 chats, Discord chat and live chat. Okay. Sure thing, Genix, man. Sadum Kang's what? Change machine? What about Change Coin? My favorite coin. I mean, probably Miami Dolphins, man. I mean, that's not much of an investment, man. You're okay. So, what fundamentals back up Casino Coin? That's not an investment, dude. You gambled and you're up on your gamble. Congratulations. That's like, I'm not knocking that, but remember, it's not really an investment because you can't give me any, like, you know, earnings or anything like that. It's all speculation, man. So, congrats on your win. Is there a trash coin? Yeah, we look at trash coins all the time. They're almost all trash coins. Tezos, man. Tezos is selling. I never got to that freaking 1272. It was like a 98% retrace from that 52-week high in May of 2019. There we go. They're still hanging on, though. Things just going wild. You can start drawing like a curved line now. Almost. It's so stupid, right? It's just like straight up. Dude, I can't even. This is like wild. Can I even make that work? Probably not. Yeah, not enough data for that to work yet. But that's just showing you're straight up, man. With no retrace yet. No real retrace. Maybe my way of thinking is trash because you think betting, you think investing in Casino Coin is good. No, he thinks me saying that, I mean, Casino coin. It's the most ironic coin to ever say that too. It's weird. And so the way I'm thinking is the way like people on the stock market that came from the stock market think too. Hedge fund managers think that way too. If there's no fundamentals behind it, okay, what's the point? Why would I even put my money there? 2 million of the Bitcoin was sold 5 minutes ago, anonymous user. Investing in anything is a gamble. No, it's not. I mean, like, you're talking about risk is so much higher when you're betting on something that is, right? Betting on Walmart, dude. You know, they've got hundreds of millions and billions of dollars they make per quarter, per year behind them, making the gamble you're talking about much lower risk than betting on Casino coin that, do you even know the name of the developer? What's the name of the developer? You'll just Google it. I don't think you know. Like, what are the projects? What's it doing, dude? Like, how much money does it make? It doesn't make any money. That's what I get, man. Coming to the crypto market from the stock market, the way I think is the way a lot of people don't think. It's cool, man. Okay, great, Tezos. So like Alibaba, you know, they had a record like Black Friday turnout in their Chinese version of Black Friday, right? Record number of sales, like I think over $1 billion in sales or something like that in like a day or a weekend. So fundamentals to back the pump, right? Versus just it's randomly pumping for no reason and then we'll eventually dump, okay? Is there any fundamentals behind cryptos? Nope, not really. Not really. Bitcoin's just faith. Faith that, I mean, if you know what Bitcoin is, you would believe in it. That's why I don't sell my crypto tips, is because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin fundies. Seems scarce. Fundies. What's... We've been live now for like an hour and 30 minutes, alright, this early stream. Well, there you go, Pundy Coin, exactly. Nice S post, dudes. Very good. Imagine investing in Casino Coin but not win. Yeah, win or Las Vegas Stands, which is LVS, right? LVS. Killing it, man. Broke out. It's going nuts, dude. Broke that downtrend it had been in since June of 2018. Look, it broke out, then back tested, held above the 200-day, and big move up. It's beautiful, dude. Still got that triple MACD bearish divergence going on, but nearing a potential reversal area. This is a bearish Gartley. Beautiful textbook bearish Gartley. Look, with your 78% retrace, your 61.8% retrace from this part, and then the 786 is up around $74. So still waiting on that. That could be a shorting opportunity on Las Vegas Sands. Okay, killing it. Most of the people in XRP weren't in XRP until after it pumped $4. Most people are just stuck in it now. Most people are stuck in this market because they got in during the Great FOMO. Like, and guess what? XRP back then, like it is still now, is a gamble. Okay. Probably gonna go get a coffee. I'm gonna stay live and just get a coffee. So I might do a BRB. Okay, I will let y'all continue this casino coin debate. We'll go back to Bitcoin, leave it on there while I get this coffee, and yeah. Really need one more if I'm gonna keep going. I'm trying to stay live as long as I can, you know, while Bitcoin is down 3.66%, near its lowest low of the day. And it could break, you know, it could always break this. If it breaks this, yeah, there's like a small 6,500 spot, yeah, right around that low March 2018. But I think after that, the major strong critical support area is right here. It's 6150 or so. Okay, so gonna stand by. Okay, leave this up. All right, y'all hang tight. Getting. What's up? 420 guy. Oh my god. 419 viewers, so you had to join 420 guy. Thanks for the $42. Oh my god. Holy crap. Can we get some hype in the chat for the 420 guy, man? Mother of God. Getting attacked by the, you know, I guess the Empire. I don't know.
Is the space shuttle grounded? Why are we selling hot?
Jeez, man. All right, that's it. Hold on. I need to set up an explosion FX when I destroy something. That's destroyed many TIE fighters right there. 420 guy, is it? Is the space shuttle grounded? No, we're in space, man. We're in space. Getting hacked in space. No kappas, okay? We did look at the asset, the logistic asset, or the logistical blockchain asset, if you would call it that, man. My God. Yeah, dudes. I don't know, man. There's no hype in the chat. No hype on Bitcoin. It's like, you know, I don't even have to go to the desert, man, because when you're in space, you are in the desert until you come across new solar systems, okay? So, 420 guy, will we hold 6850, or will it go to the next target, 6500? But the more major one, 6150, right? You think we'll get there? You think we'll break this? We were once kings. 420 guy says Magnum phase. Yeah. Is there any kind of marijuana puns in Star Wars at all? Can anyone look that up so we could implement it? Clive, I don't know what you're talking about, man. YouTube is free. You don't have to pay for any of this. YouTube, with their new TOS, would completely disagree.
Rumor has it this tip does something cool.
It was cool, but it's cooler in the. I don't know what happened, man. I really don't know what happened. To where that stopped making a noise that should have also played there, but it's gonna get cooler, and it's really cooler. The coolest when you're in the. God, I can't get on my. When you're in here, right? When you're in here, it's cooler. But again, I don't know why one of the audio variations isn't playing. Holy crap, dude. Can we get some hype in the effing chat for content tester troll? What the? That's the first. I've never seen a content tester troll in my life, dude. Okay? But what we can do is, I don't know, man. We can go to hyperdrive for that contribution. Holy crap, dude. It was like, I need to get some coffee to get hyped. Now my heart's racing. Alright, we're in hyperspace. Hyperdrive. We can do things. My God, man. Bitcoin 6,839 and dropping, right? Just hugging, right? You know, it's really bad when you hit a critical historical support for the second time and you have no bounce off of it, right? You're just sitting there, not moving, with a bearish engulfing candle going on. Do you see it? It's top left of your screen. Bearish engulfing. That's not, and this is daily, that's not what you want to see for higher prices, man. You know, so it's like trade setup, it's really not that good. It's like 4 hour, the divergence is starting to become invalidated. Better value down here. Definitely. Okay. How about the jukebox? We could do the jukebox, man. Gotta get out of hyper. No, we can do that. Alright. For the content tester troll. Oh, my bad, dude. Dude, it takes a lot of synchronicity with button pressing. It's a lot everywhere you see them, right? There we go. Hyper Bitcoin getting wrecked, dude. Oh my god! Wait, why is it not? Crap. Dude!
Content tester troll tips $100. I will destroy all the Bitcoin hodlers with my fiat power.
Oh my god, dude, I can't, everything's breaking because I can't get my stuff together. God. I literally want to like just punch my stream deck because I have no idea where I am half the time on the stream deck. Okay. Content tester troll, thanks for the 100. That was for you. You are the Emperor. We've been waiting for the Emperor's arrival to see the fully functional operation of the Death Star. The Kang Star. Ship getting wrecked? Yeah, dude, tell me about it. Dude, like, super wrecked. Why is my dashboard frozen too? Like, I don't understand, man. This is so weird. There we go. God, it's like these graphics will freeze up. I probably need a 2080 Ti for this one with this type of graphic intensity. Don't know what I was thinking. I know, dude. The Stream Deck's getting killed, man. All in on an upgraded Stream Deck for yeah, dude. I just need to get the extra large one, like the one I have in there. This one's just not large enough. But I found out there's software. If I do get the large one, I can actually use the small one or the medium-sized one to control the different folders on my large one. So I can just hit a button and be exactly where I want to be on the other one. It'd be perfect. And it's like it'd be like a real spaceship too, having multiple Stream Decks. Like, it'd be nuts. So it's like, in this situation, like if I'm getting attacked, it's like, okay, I'm in the right spot. Yeah. Okay. The Emperor has been expecting you. Ah, yes. Now, there's a Death Star, maybe, out there. I don't know. Should I get a coffee or a beer at this point? Content tester troll? I was like, oh yeah, let's keep the coverage of Bitcoin going with a coffee. But dang, dude, pretty hot and tempting right now. I don't know. You know, should we let the Emperor decide? It's up to him, man. Okay. Oh my god, dude.
Contest tester troll tips $100. I will break this stream in Bitcoin. I am far too powerful for this glitchy spaceship.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, we got, you know, there's a fleet of them out there. You know, the first time I ever tried to go to hyperdrive in the spaceship, it failed. So, you know, we can try to go again. again, man. You see, I could probably get a better spaceship out there. But it just hasn't happened yet. Oh my god, things are freezing. Yeah, this is super buggy. Yeah, the more this stuff happens, the more it's prone to, I think, freeze up and break, dude. God. Oh my god. Jeez.
Content tester troll tipped $100. Fear may be the only thing that can save you from my wrath.
Maybe. Okay. I can get saved by the beer then. That's good news. Alright. The Emperor is giving me a way out, maybe. Where's Baby Yoda? That's a good question. We couldn't find a good enough graphic yet for it to look good to be on the stream. They've all been super scuffed, the ones on the internet that I've seen. So I just didn't do it. If I couldn't get it good with Baby Yoda, I wasn't going to do it at all. So we will have Baby Yoda soon. Okay, man. What was a... Oh, I need to reset that catch. Crap, man. So every time I try to, it's like, this is it. There we go. There we go. Holy crap. All right. Let me get this, let me get this beer, make sure the Bitcoin is very visible on the top left. Anyone can see that, right? I think. So let me get this via. I'll be right back. Type in the chat for the Emperor. Oh my god. I understand nothing. Michael Scott. Nice one, Zachariah. Nice quote from The Office. Perfect. Oh yeah, if you do tip me $66.66 or $6.66, things happen. Different things happen, Superman. So, you know, nice that you brought that up, because no one's ever brought that up. I can't even believe it. I thought Girl would be like, what about execute 66, dude? Order 66. It's like, oh, dude, you know, whatever. What's my shirt? Dead & Company. King Logan got it for me when he went to the concert in Cali like sometime last year. So, sporting it. Cheers. 3 o'clock Monday beers. That tree got smaller? No, dude. It can't get any bigger. We can't have a 9-foot Christmas tree in the spaceship, dude. Fire hazard. People talking about tendies. Dude, many tendies in the stock market. Yeah, I'm surprised the Emperor didn't blow a gasket. Well, he might not have been here yet, but Tesla, dude. Almost at all-time highs. Pretty much at all-time highs. Holy crap. It's beautiful, man. All right, here we are. Bitcoin big screen. Can't be like that. I gotta color code these. All of them. 6854.
Execute
What the heck?
66.
Contest tester troll tipped $66.66. What other amounts should we try?
Good. Alright, so there's the 666, which is the same one as that. I don't know what else I can really do to make that more fun. If anyone has any ideas about the execute order 66, please let me know. Remember, we can do like almost anything. So if you have like a good idea, post them in my good idea folder, which is just live chat, okay? Cheers, rich man. But dude, holy crap. Content. Wait, it's contest tester troll. Not content tester troll? I don't know, man. Did you mean to be a contest tester troll or a content tester troll this time? It's different. You know, a big one, you know, 500 is one too. That's above the Star Destroyer. But, you know, whatever. No one expects that at all. We did it, Bradford. We executed Order 66. Someone tell Girl, someone ping her. She would be most pleased with that.
All I can afford these days. Ask me that main boy for funds.
Yeah, dude, really, man. Asking Vetman Boy for funds, yeah, dude. Tesla short. Oh, man, well, if you're both, then you're breaking even, I guess, right? Actually, kind of lately, because of, we'll look at VeChain. Look at this daily candle on Tesla, man. Nearing, look, you just closed the day near the highest high of the day. Strength, tons of strength at close. You know, you're overbought, like 76, but there it is, man. 381 with an all-time high of, I think 390, maybe. The wick. What's the highest candle close we've had of all time? Okay, the highest candle close of all time was 385. So we are, wow, dude, less than $4 away from the highest candle high close of all time. That's not a candle high, that candle low closed here, so that doesn't count. So right here. Could very well happen tomorrow, man. The insanity continues on Tesla. Positive momentum. First level of positive momentum Tesla has seen since November 19th, dude. Are you kidding me? It's beautiful, man. It's friggin' beautiful. In space. You break it 400's the, you know, psychological resistance, but 420, Elon becomes private or something. Cabo. Okay. Get wrecked, Tesla short. Get uber wrecked. Two overwhelmingly bullish conditions for ye. And then we looked at VeChain a little earlier, and Tesla, where is it? Yeah, down 9%. You know, any idea of an ascending triangle is becoming more and more dead of an idea, right? It's still a high or low, but not on candle closes. You have actually have like a lower candle body right now than you had November 22nd, where you wick down lower, but not. That's where you close. That's where everyone settled the day. 51% of a penny. So bearishly engulfing below the 200-day moving average. The value areas seem more likely down here at that 40% of a penny or so. That's it, man. That's it, dude. What are y'all talking about? Oh my god, thanks for the 200 likes. What? Did we actually get 200 likes? Oh, thanks for that. And thanks for the 457 people tuned in. If you join the live stream, the like button, that bell, sub if you want. It's okay. We're just monitoring the crypto market and stock market for that matter. Wanted to go live early, just kind of because Bitcoin's moved a little bit back to critical areas. Some of the lowest lows we've seen this entire correction that started June 26th of this year. Okay. Over 160 days in a correction for this crypto market. All right. Cheers to y'all. Monday beer. Oh, let me get out of hype trap. Holy crap. Sorry. All right, so not looking good for VeChain or altcoins for that matter. We can swing back around to Ethereum again just to talk about it. There is absolutely nothing surprising about Ethereum dumping today, up or down $10.44, 7.33%, near its lowest low of the day. You know, we are continuously looking at this in log scale so we can confine the entire downtrend. And I'm surprised we haven't seen 125 yet. That's the real support. To me, that's what I think the next support is. I mean, you're hitting some scrubby support from March. I mean, this isn't that much stronger, but it's like the lowest of the pivot point area, right? What the? Oh my God, no! God! I can't get it right.
Content tester troll tipped $500. If I'm gonna burn money on Tesla shorts and vet, might as well test the 500.
Content tester troll, so it's not contest tester troll. Dude, I don't know what happened, man. It's me not having muscle memory yet on all the commands here, and me using a very small stream deck for an extremely complex idea of many proactive commands I must press while the tips are going off to make it even work. Thank you, Mother of God. Can we get some hype in the effing chat? You know, content tester troll just tipped $500, $800, and then you've got contest tester troll with a measly 100 compared to the content tester troll. Can we get F's in the chat for contest tester troll, but the content tester troll? Can we get some hype? Mother of God, chat, anyone? Holy crap. There's no technical analysis on an asset that's so illiquid like anything that's not on TradingView, you know, is probably not worth trading. I mean, hey, you can speculate on the lower tier S coins, lower market cap, but do it, you know, 9 out of 10 times it's gonna be trash, right? There are the Fs. More Fs than hypes. My God. What is this, Motlene? Motlene, this is us in a spaceship, man. Definitely in a spaceship, okay? But if you don't want us in a spaceship, we can go to other things too. Good God. It's so tough to, like, remember these things. Gotta get another stream deck. Here. Big goal for that, my God. Okay. Oh my God! No! Contempt tester troll.
Contempt tester troll tipped $100. I hate you.
Dude, I keep effing up, man. I don't know why, I'm freaking out. Thank you, contempt tester troll. Tied up with contest tester troll, but contempt tester troll and contest tester troll both falling very short of competing against the content tester troll. Okay, that's it. Jeez, thank you so much. My God, I will get this whole system thing down soon, man. I swear. So it's that. It's not that. Don't touch that, Ray. Don't touch that. Ever again. Let the beer sink in. Yeah, once the beer sinks in, I'll probably be a lot better at this. You know. But don't tell anyone I'm drinking and driving. Or drinking and flying right now. It's totally illegal. I don't want... Oh my God, that'd be a great idea, right? Having space cops pull me over. Yes. Someone write that down. Write down, someone PM me. Bradford, just PM me. Space police. That'd be perfect. In my opinion, what would my bottom be for Bitcoin? Neil, I think that there is a very strong possibility Bitcoin could see 6150, okay, in time before we see bullish divergence. I'm not going to feel confident on a major reversal to the upside on Bitcoin until I see bullish divergence on a daily time scale. I'm sorry, man. You're just not going to change my mind. Like, we've been waiting on it. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting. We saw the fake out. And while we've been waiting, we've been trading other markets. And it's been great. It's been real good. It's like that, dude. It's not that. Sorry. Jeez. What did it sell? 21.87 was Princess Leia Organa's cell number. is a cool donation. I didn't know that. 2187. Someone, I don't have a pen and paper. Let me get my notepad. Notepad's open. Okay, so Space Police, Princess Leia's cell number. Hey girl, how you doing? 2187. It's pretty good. Okay, wrote him down. TIE fighters with police sirens. Oh my god. Yes. Got a project for Wayne Batson. Can you make some police TIE fighters, dude? Maybe we can get some of that divergence in the next few days. Yeah. I think that... Go back to Bitcoin. Because I know we have people trickling in and out. And it's just like, dude... Until you see... something like this... Whatever. Right? Until you see something like this, or this... You just can't be as confident to believe... that we're gonna just randomly reverse. The sellers aren't showing that they're extremely exhausted yet, and we're not oversold. Okay? Whew. Well, that's it, man. That's what we've been waiting for weeks. Oh my god. Okay. Riley, what's going on, dude? How am I doing? Doing well. My stock market personality is happy. My crypto personality is kind of sad, I guess. Right?
Words can have multiple meanings, but one cannot misinterpret an eggplant.
Wait, words can... That sounds like a template. Like a template TTS. What, you know, that if you do like a tip to test your like whole overlay, it'll be like, do not trust a man who practices 1,000 memes, or do not fear a man who posts 1,000 memes. Fear a man who posts one meme 1,000 times. You know, that sounds almost like that right there. But one cannot misinterpret an eggplant. I feel so good. Is there an equivalent of it feels so good in Star Wars universe, dude? I don't know if it does. Holy crap, dude. Context tester troll. Thanks for the 100. Still, you just tied up context, context, and what is the other one? Contempt tester troll. Wow, we have 4 different testers in the chat. Hype. Wow, super scary. So, again, if you haven't been watching, S&P 500 hit all-time highs today. It's glorious. It's not Bitcoin. I'm sorry. But it just so happens to be, you know, the heart and soul kind of the stock market, dude. SPX. Okay, so close the day right at the 1414 fib extension, 141.4% retrace from that September 2018 high to the December 2018 low. All right, gone, Kangs. It's beautiful, dude. So beautiful. No V-shaped recovery on Bitcoin. You know, down here, Bitcoin got a U-shaped recovery. Not the same. The V signifies extreme amounts of emotionalism. Okay. So the next target, you know, if it breaks this upsloping resistance, which it could, you know, that shows anchor point 1 and 2 and 3. I also had interpreted as a rising wedge, which I think it is, and it just broke out of the wedge. And there's a measure move, but it's way up here, dude. Way up here. All right. What the heck is that? It's weird. What was that there? Oh, I think that was we were looking at like the weekly or something. I don't know. It's bugged out. Brace yourself, repos coming. What? Weekly golden cross. What on the S&P? Not hard to believe. I feel like we would never even had a death cross. Maybe.
Hey.
BitConnect tester troll. Let's go. We got 5 now. We got 5, dudes. All right. I'm gonna attack this this freaking Star Destroyer, dude. Got him. Got him. Well, you know, if you watch the stream more than once, you know that I do trade, and I have a Patreon where we post trade setups and stuff. So, you know, make of that what you will. It's like your first time here, so why would I just be like, I'm just gonna actively show everyone my portfolio? Okay. I mean, you can sit here and learn. You know, most days we're in here not partying. I'm in here teaching people how to look at charts and size up and teach people what value is or not. So people, you know, when Bitcoin goes to nearly 14K, people are like, when should I buy Bitcoin now? It's like, no, it's not a good idea. There's no value. Thank you, BitConnect tester troll. Oh man, what is this? What's the volume on this? I don't see. What is the volume on this? I don't see it, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm not getting anything on this asset. Super illiquid. I mean, you sure you want to mess with it? I mean, it might be better a short opportunity, right? Someone's just asking about VNRX. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's like you're talking about a range. You were at the top of the range, and you up thrusted, kind of double topped up here, and you dumped, and you're at the 200-day moving average, right? So you'd think that there's more downside potential, right? If you're retracing now from the high point, or from the low point to high point, you've hit, oh wow, you've hit a 38% retrace. So you're now at the golden zone. So something that's never, it's not contextually in an uptrend, it's just the whole asset's life is sideways. You think that there's higher risk for a long up here and lower risk for a long down here, okay? I mean, it looks like you have more volume now than before. There's nothing at first. But yeah, it's continuing up. I mean, I don't really think it's gonna do crap until you have to break 588, right? Like that's the major resistance. You can do that. Yeah, I would think that you'd probably just go from high to low to get your targets at 857, 1047, $10, whatever, you know, psychological resistance, and then 1396 is the golden mean ratio way up there. But again, you just failed to break the top of a range. You know, the last time you were at, before September, the last time you were there was September 2016. So that should give you some context that we don't see this very often, and when we do, we normally sell off, right? Sell off, sell off, sell off. We're selling off again, right? So there could be way more downside potential. That makes sense, okay? Cool. Sweet, man. So, like, someone's like weekly golden cross. Must have been. What asset are you talking about? Where there was a weekly golden cross, wherever you were. Okay. I mean, everything gets all messed up when I go to the other screen. So, like, pull it back. Be cool to see an overview of a Planet S coin. Then you fire a nuke at it. That'd be cool. I think we could do something like that. For sure. Shoot an S-Coin planet. Explode.
Can you even
What the
drink real beer, bro?
Oh my god, no! No! Do I even drink real beer, bro? Oh yeah, dude. This is the realest of real. This is Indian Pale Ale, brother man. Of course. Holy crap. VeChain doing things in the jar. Wow. I thought you just became a Bitcoin moon boy, dude. Cap up. Death Star, what is it? Death Star is an S-Coin? Yeah, maybe. It could be. I don't even know what it looked like. I couldn't even see it. I was too busy messing up everything on my stream deck. When he tipped 500. Y'all see the Death Star? One torpedo. Well, that was the point, dude. Did you see Rogue One? I mean, it was specifically meant to be an S-Coin, right? It was developed as one. Holy crap. So Drink Troll, clearly behind the Contempt Troll, Context Troll, Contest Troll, BitConnect Troll. Correct. Thank you, dude. My God, man. Thank you so much. Like, this is, you made it lit, dude. It was like coffee. Like, I was like, I'm gonna get a coffee, and it's like, what? That changed the trajectory of this entire spaceship, okay? Dollar cost averaging into a bear market equals wrecked. Just by the 200 weekly moving average. Be patient. Yeah, that's not too far away, I don't think, man. I don't think we're that far away. But I would, you would think that the 786, man. 786, 5,400. 886 is 4,400. Weekly moving average is 5,000. So, but the problem I see is if you fall below this 5,800 area, there's no support. So, like, you don't ever want to see Bitcoin. I think it could be devastating to see Bitcoin fall below 5,800 for real. Okay, that's it. What caused the drop? Lack of demand. Trevor H. What caused the drop? Lack of demand. You asked twice, I answered twice, okay? Does that help? Lack of demand. Nothing fundamentally happened. Nothing newsworthy happened. It was lack of demand. That's it, dude. Okay? What's up, JDR? You know trolls can be good too, right? You can have good trolls and bad trolls. Do I drink fake beer though? I mean, you know, I'm almost like, I'm pretty much, you know, one more sip, one more gulp, I'm done with this beer. And that's like record time, dude. I mean, that's normally as fast as I chug. Cabba. Holy crap. Yeah, this is it, man. Too easy, man. Too easy. So now I'll leave it in the hands of the Emperor again. So, like with Bitcoin yesterday, if you were here, we did a weekly candle close stream where we bearishly engulfed, and now we're getting follow through price action after the bearish engulfing. Oh my god!
Yeah, I was wrapped in your riveting TA until this asshole showed up. Now you're getting drunk and pressing random meme buttons.
The drink troll. The drink troll is the first drink troll we've ever seen in the history of this show, man. So, wow. What does that mean? Does that mean... Well, I'm not getting drunk. I just had one beer, so I'm good. I can drive the spaceship still, and there's no space cops. No laws being broken yet. Random meme buttons. That is true. I'm definitely doing that. Not doing a very good job of it, though. All right. Mother of God. But you got to answer, though. I mean, you don't have to answer via TTS. You can just answer in the live chat if you want, but you have the power, man. It's like Fable, dude. I can go one way or another. I can go coffee. I can go beer. Beer, too. Ethereum's doing awesome. Kappa. Ethereum's only down 8%? What are you talking about? I thought it was down 10%. It's probably just bouncing a little bit. Sorry, anytime someone subs, it's gonna be messed up. How does 3 work? Well, the questions you have to ask, how does 3 work? It's more like, how does 1 work? How does 2 work? Have you answered those questions first, Chastity? How does 2 and 1 work? Maybe how does even 0 work? All big deals. Okay. Also, thought it'd be an interesting handle. What do you mean, an interesting handle, JDR? Huh? So much confusion in the chat today. I don't know. People saying some random things in chat. I'm not sure if that's troll. Okay. So, weekly, you right? You get it? Holding on to lots of negative momentum. Sorry. Hold. You can say you're diverging, but I don't think so. I like waiting.
I vote chug a beer, then chase with coffee.
Chug a beer, then chase with coffee? It would take too much time to, if I'm just drinking beer now, I don't need coffee, dude. I guess beer works the same way as coffee for me, man. I'm gonna end up owing the drink troll a few chugs by the end of the stream. He just said for me to chug a beer right there. Chug a beer out of the can. Probably right. Dude, there's no... Who chases chugs? No one. Who has the stomach space to actually even chase after a chug? What world are we living in? Engine was pumping. Dude, thank you, Drink Troll. Like, seriously. Please understand, I am gratuitous. No matter what, dude. No matter what I say after the tip. Thank you, man. Really, really grateful. Like, holy crap, man. This is the most lit this stream. I mean, like, I don't know, the first unveiling of the spaceship was lit as F, but now it's starting to become more lit than ever in the spaceship, okay, dude? What is it? Bitcoin Cash looking good here? I don't know, man. I don't think Bitcoin Cash or any other asset on this market is looking good until Bitcoin's looking good, okay? That's it. You just want to see me puke all over my Starship? Well, that's a real possibility. I could do that, man. And it's not a big deal. You picked up enough beer earlier in case marathon stream? Well, we don't ever have the technology, even in all our advanced tech, to know if there's going to be a marathon stream, but we're working on it. 2 hours, 15 minutes live now, chat. So if you're enjoying the live stream, like putting that bell a sub. We're just hanging out, covering Bitcoin constantly. Thanks for the 420 people. Is that a joint watching right now? Y'all are amazing. Okay. Thanks for the 231 likes. What the heck?
Have you seen an extra flux capacitor around here anywhere? I need to go back to 1985 and buy stocks and gold.
Doc Brown, thanks so much, dude. Well, no, you don't need to. If you're in the 80s, you need to go back to like 1971 when it officially became a thing where gold was now controlled by the free market. So go back a little further, Doc. You need to go back to the 70s when you were younger, dude. And then you buy.
Come on, Mitch. If you chug, I'll show you my massive tips.
Will you? All right. If I do it out of a can, I don't ever drink out of a can or chug out of a can because I'm not good at it. Okay? Some people are better. I wonder if I should shotgun. I've never shotgunned a beer on stream. That might be a good idea. I can go get my knife and try. I haven't done a shotgun since like high school. Not high school, sorry, that's not, like right out of high school. Spring break or something, a long time ago. It's been a while. I could do that. I'll let you decide on that. I'm gonna get the beer, figure it out, think about it, dude. Hold tight. My God. Weekly chart, by the way. Remember, Bitcoin weekly, magnified ticker. You can see the W, the weekly. Hold on a sec, getting this beer. And I'm back. What? People speak Sputnik? What do people speak in that space talk Barrel's talking about? I don't know. Just don't cut myself. It's a good point, dude. Real good point. I don't understand, man. Okay. Did you decide, Emperor Troll? Alright, Xerox, I'm going, man. Because, again, this idea just came to me. I don't know how smart. Shoot!
Look the frick here. Look frickin' listen.
What the? Andy? Look here, look, listen! Peering offline does not effing stop it. Andy, are you kidding me? Holy crap, it's Andy, man! Sorry, dude, I effed up your contribution with my lacking in skill, muscle memory, in my stream deck, which I just need to get 2 stream decks, so I'm actually on a spaceship. Thank you, friggin' Andy, man, for the 42. Holy crap. The XRP and the jar. So wait, am I shotgunning this or just chugging it out of the can? Did anyone decide this yet? Bitcoin price chart is in my blind spot. Oh, sorry, dude. Here it is. You can see it, 68.89, and then you can see it right here. Right, it's beautiful. No, we're in the full screen because I'm about to chug a beer, it seems. But I'm trying to figure out what kind of, wow. Sorry about that, Andy, man. I ruined it like a scrub. It's just because like I need to make it on both folders where they're the same spot on the stream deck. That would make things so much easier. Okay. Shotgunning. Okay, so if you break 6850, 6500 is a small scrub support. The real big support 6150. Not surprising at all. Okay. Full send chug. Shotgun. Okay, how do I do this? So it's like, you do like that. Oh my god, I'm gonna get messy, I think. I don't know if these small scrub Michelob cans can even do this stuff.
Anti-gravity shotgun.
Anti-gravity shot. Oh, yeah, I wish I could. You know what? I could probably create an overlay where I'd flip everything over and do an upside down shot. Let me do this. Let me see what I can do real quick. Okay. Okay. All right. We're gonna do an upside down chug shot, dude. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right. So you're supposed to stab it. You stab it, and then you put your mouth there and you open it. Okay. Let me try this, dude. I'm hoping to God, though, that it doesn't screw me, right? If I do it like that. No, it needs to be like that, right? You boom, open, and then shut. Okay, let me, okay, that's not good. Beer just spewed everywhere. That's really bad. Okay. What?
Hi. Lord, could you please check my company's stock? Pretty please, cause they offer us shares every December. Company Ka, yes, Suez, it's on the France exchanges. Tiger is dev.
I certainly can. Thank you so much. Control, thanks for the 1. Sorry. There's beer everywhere now. Oh my god, it just spewed out everywhere. All over the keyboard, my phone, the microphone, the stream deck, everything. Hold on. Can we get T7, my droid, in here to clean up this mess? This is an extremely large mess. Oh my god, hold on. That's the first shotgun I've done since, like, high school, I think, dude. Let me flip over now. Hold on. Sorry, let me get back to this. Did an anti-gravity chug, or whatever they're called. Oh my god, no, don't do that. Excuse me, I'm not trying to be gross. Hold on. Okay, we're back in normal spaceship spots, dude. Here was the hole. We did it, man. Let me clean a little bit. Cleaning the spaceship just a smidge, dude, so it doesn't get nasty. You know how it is, man. When beer gets gross. Dude, it's everywhere. I think it's the slim cans, dude.
I was literally trying to ask the chat of the odds that you would spill all over your electronics, but I forgot to change the damn amount.
Trinchel, thanks for the 25. You were trying? I think you won. I mean, it got all over my stuff, but it was not like too bad. It wasn't like, oh, everything's ruined now, I have to get new equipment. It's just more like, oh, everything got drizzled in water beer. What the? Oh my god! Big tips, man! Holy crap!
Big tips tip $250. Eggplant. Clinking beer mugs.
Many eggplants. Many clinking beer mugs connects. Now we have the big tips. Still behind the content tester troll, and all the other trolls are also left in the dust. Oh, what the? Sorry. Just getting all this beerness cleaned off. You good, man? Alright, I think we're good. Not on the ground. The ground's not good at all. That's definitely effed. Thank you. Holy crap, dude. Can we get some hype in the chat for the freaking big tips 250, man? Psh, psh, psh. Who wears pants on stream? I'm wearing pants. Just not khakis. Kahakis. Okay. Baby Yoda peed all over the place. Yes, he certainly did. Oh, yeah. Thank God. I mean, look, you know, I chugged the water beer, but now I have for the Emperor. This one's for him, the Juco, because we don't think the Emperor is got the makings of a varsity athlete. Wow, dude. I got this out of my kitchen, dude. How do we do this? Sorry, I'm trying to put this back together. There we go. Sweet, this needs to be cleaned. Hype. Okay. Alright, Mondays. I think Monday, it was a Monday last time things got lit. Or something like that. Content tester troll. Or big tips. Or Emperor Palpatine. Alright. Is we still live? Is we, Ricky? We are still live from when you checked in a few hours ago at work. Sweet hype. 2 hours, 28 minutes ago. It's not been a few hours yet. Okay. Just only a couple. Oh, there's my NOAA weather alert radio. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm, potentially tornado watch for this area. Chat, I'm gonna get blown away by tornadoes. It has not been invalidated yet, right? But again, like even with a trade setup being there, that is an area where one would take a long on the 4 hour, right? Though this is the area where one takes a long, the problem is the bullish divergence you had on the 4 hour has now been invalidated. Okay, you're now building negative momentum. And there's absolutely none on the daily, even though you are oversold on the 4 hour, right? So this still is a potential reversal area. Sebastian, right? It's still, no matter what, like if you're looking at a traditional asset and you're looking at XABCD, this is the area for the long, okay? Based on the textbooks, right? But again, I wish I could see this on the daily. Okay, I wish I could see bullish divergence on the daily. We don't have it yet, right? No hat vote today. I mean, we can do a hat vote, but I wouldn't want to be a Viking in space. I can just put on the Vet Moonboy hat, you know? It's alright. Chug G, yeah, you're a little... Hopefully, well, the good news for you, Chug G, is like the sun will be down, and the sun is a major catalyst to weather systems, big strong storms, right? So you always have like a higher likelihood you'll get wrecked in the day than night, even though we do know that night systems do exist and happen normally in springtime. Not so much during this time. You know, we have two different types of tornado seasons, and this is the weakest of the tornado seasons. This is like, you know, the secondary season. Okay. What are the odds of a username entering the what the heck, man?
I always learn something new every stream.
Yeah, dude, space tornadoes. We might actually get space tornadoes. It would be pretty cool, you know? I mean, it would just kind of suck. It'd be cool while it's happening, but then, like, all of a sudden it'd be like, oh my god, space tornado, and then feed gets cut. That's the only thing that sucks, dude. I could try to live stream, IRL live stream, from inside the space tornado, but I might be dead. So, you know, it's not easy. And maybe this 150-foot Ethernet cord might play a role, right? If I have to stream from my basement, could be wonderful. Many things to think about, dude. Okay. What is it, Mark? Shorted 202, target 192. Will it do? Oh, Facebook Connect. Yeah, Facebook. Will it hit? Hard to say, man. The market's just too bullish, man. Sorry, let me get the daily. The macro is so bullish. It makes it so tough, right? I mean, there's a critical support area that we hit. Now we're rallying, you know? You're back to almost $200. You think, will we hit 192? Traditionally, like, think about it, right? Sorry. Oh no, now that's messing up too? Everything's getting bugged out on this spaceship, dude. Which the Emperor likes. But, with Facebook, dudes, you're asking me to tell you if it'll hit. You would think it would, but if the macro is overwhelmingly bullish, it's very tough to say, right? We have not made all-time highs yet. That was back in July 2018, up around 218. Okay, we're pivoting now already. It shouldn't really matter if it does. It's more like, you know, you have a stop loss that you can move your stop loss up to break even now, right? Because if you entered at 202, right, which was the entry of the trade, one can just move their stop up to a break-even price, and you don't even have to ask, will it hit? You just say, if it doesn't hit, oh well, the trade failed, and it continues on up and runs to the upside and breaks to higher highs, right? Maybe all-time highs, because the macro is so strong, right? So normally, bearish patterns, you're looking for bearish patterns and bearish trends, as are always the most reliable trades. So that's why I like 1.618 fib extensions. If we're going to short something, look for a 1.618 fib extension versus a 7.86 retrace, right? Grease my ship. Oh, gross. Regular maintenance. Yeah, dude. This ship should not need any maintenance right now.
Harmonic VeChain stock on France market called Tezos. Ticker is Seth.
Oh my god,
He's
my
great
bad.
stream.
Crap. Yes. I think Solta, let me get to Solta's first. He's about ticker. He said tiger is SEV, but it's ticker Suez. All right, it's got to be that, right? SEV. Yeah, it's got to be it. Okay.
I did say I was gonna break your ass.
You are breaking my ass. I don't think I've ever seen the actual transition break. That was the first time that happened, so holy crap. Thank you, content tester troll, adding to your convincing lead. Clearly, the most superior of trolls is the tester. troll. Not the contest tester troll. The contest tester troll wishes, dude. Capo. Thank you, man, for the 2 vibe. Hey, man. It's a party, dude. Alright, so you look at it like that. That means you're just in the correction still, right? On SEV. Alright, you need to break the downsloping resistance. But it's good news. It's like you're making like, okay, you're making a low, lower low. Now you're double bottoming. And now you're rallying. And it's like you have downsloping consolidation. You're bouncing off the 200-day moving average, right? You fell below it. Now you're regarding it as support. That's good. And you're kind of double bottoming in the short term. All right, you see that? And so that is right there. That's the resistance you have not broken yet, right? So if you broke it, right? If it was to break this, the measure move of this potential pattern, it'll be valid once it breaks. Measure move is going to be at 1422. So that could be where it runs to before reversing again. Okay. But yeah, still in a correction, man. Sorry, dude. It's like, until you break that, you've been in a correction since 2015. So. But it's an overall no trend. Right, big overall no trend. All right, historical resistances above you. Oh my god, let me show the price. 1786 and $20. All right. Well, your next, where you are now, you got to break. Like you broke it before, it failed. Now you're back testing this area, 1357, as resistance. You've got to break this, man. November 2018 high. Got to break that. But if you can break it, you have a target at least. Your target being around 1420. Okay, for just small pattern, like 4-hour daily double bottom. Okay. But when you hit 422 or 1422, you have to understand that you are not breaking out yet. You have not broken anything. You only broke the small overhead resistance. You have not broken a downsloping historical. I mean, I guess you'd say that the trend's resistance is up here at like 1450. Does that make sense?
Neo to the
Oh
jar
my
and use a
God.
bunch of tips. Do tips evaporate in space?
What happened? Contempt tester troll? Oh no, not at all, dude. I think you just don't know you're the contempt tester troll. I know you tipped before, but you're still kind of you're way behind the content tester troll. I don't know who's gonna win this. It seems like the content tester troll seems more like the alpha of all the 5 trolls that have tipped so far. Something like that. Holy crap, dude. Can we get some hype in the chat for just 100 friggin' random dollars from contempt tester? He's not even a troll. He's just a contempt tester. Holy crap, man. Add another one. Your order. Execute order Bitcoin $6,666.66, man. Order it. Holy crap. So yeah, that's your SEV for Mr. Solta Wiss. And then we got SEV. Alright, that was Solta. Sorry, man. Hopefully this helped a little bit. We're talking about short term, and then you got long term, right? I mean, if the short term trade plays out, doesn't necessarily mean that this asset is going to all of a sudden be bullish. That's all I'm saying, right? Correction. And in an otherwise, overall, no trend. No trend asset. You look at the weekly on this, you can see it's done nothing but go up and down, but it hasn't made any kind of consistent higher highs, higher lows, or lower highs, lower lows. It's always been, well, you know, you fall below critical support, then you make it back above. Then you back test it, then you run again to the top, to the next big overhead resistance, and then you sell off again. But then, you know, it's like you made a higher low here, right? Higher low than this low before rallying again. But again, you're just in the dead middle of a range. That's it. Range bound between $7.90 and $20. You're at 1350, dead effing middle. Okay. Not bad. Holy crap, man. We've been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes. If you're joining the live stream, like button, that bell, sub. Just going back to home base, Bitcoin for a moment. Keep our eye on it because it is at a very, very critical support. 68.69, just $10 off the best 58.59. Okay, or not $10, 1,000. It's not even 1,000. It's just like 58.59. Probes to me. You get it. The numbers, man. Have the C note. Yes, hyperspace. Charlie, thanks for the sub, dude. Sorry about the duplication of subs. I don't get many new subs these days, so it isn't even something I even care about. Okay, it's not like I'm gonna start getting a sub train, right? So what you're looking for here, man, is like some daily divergence to show up and develop, and you don't have it at the November 24th low. You're kind of like at the same low. I think that we could break this and go to lower prices, and then eventually show that bullish divergence. Oh, what? Oh, hat pull. I don't think we're going to do a hat pull. I don't think, in this ship, we should only, whatever hat it is, it should only be Vet Moonboy hat, okay? Like, I don't think there should be a...
Jar broken just rewound stream to confirm. Count the number of 100 tips versus the number of Bitcoin emoji balls.
Oh, yeah. It's weird because it's two... Okay, so I have 6 different overlays between 2 different scenes. It's like, I don't think it's ever been done before. It's so complex. The amount of... I spent like countless hours trying to master this. Sitting here just... How do I even think about making this work? So this jar I don't think is as accurate as the other jar. Because this, like, when I go from this scene to the next scene, watch this. Oh my god, dude. Transition's broken, dude. Like, legit. Alright, there you go. See, this is the most accurate jar that's covering everything. The other one's just covering... I don't know why it's not picking up the ones in here and translating to there. It's weird, dude. The jar... It's like I have a jar. Like Jar Jar Binks. Wayne Batson made the joke about it. So yeah, me having 2 jars. Essentially. Is this one a fake jar? This is the real jar. The other one's the fake jar. But together they make the jar. Okay, here. Content tester troll. JUCO. Makings of a varsity athlete. Nope, you have to go to junior college. This is the Bitcoin beer, alright? Where am I buying? 666? No. I mean, there is a 4-hour potential trade where we are now. But the daily, if you zoom out, the daily doesn't tell me what I want to see. Like, I want to see coinciding variables on the daily and the 4-hour. So I want to wait on Bitcoin for like 6150 to 5800. Like this red zone, red is dead. This is the most strong support you could get on the way down for Bitcoin. 5800 to 6000 or 6150. Okay. Jake Wing, no, because of the... Well, there's a couple, there's reasons why it's not at all-time highs. The jar is not at all-time highs because, we've got the Emperor himself, who has broken the jar, is back. Stay with this view. You like to see the jar? I don't think other people do at all. Okay, man. Like, you can barely even see Bitcoin, right? But we know it's at 68, 69. You can see that. We've looked at so many charts today, too. And I'm starting to feel the womp womps, Mr. Emperor. Do you know what the womp womps are, dude? I think you do. Daily bullish divergence, though. Not yet. Rich Mar, no, it's not divergence. There's no negative momentum yet. And we are not oversold. So guess what can happen? It's very real possibility we're hitting the support for the second time and we're going nowhere. We're not bouncing. That's why it seems more likely that we could just hit this, hold it for a minute, and then dump again. And then when we dump again, we will show real bullish divergence on the daily. Rich Mark. Okay. Oh, Claire Scott Lister. Thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. We appreciate it. We in space, man. We freaking in space. Looked at many things under the sun, this Star Wars sun. All right, we got 4 days until the Star Wars movie comes out. Hopefully you watch it all. I don't know if I want to go to opening night. It seems like just too much stress. Is anyone going to the Star Wars movie, like, opening night? Wow, all the people, man. All the peoples. Oh, look at Link, dude. Down 4.28%. Let's go. Let's go. Waiting for $1.80. $1.75. Okay. Still waiting on Link. I don't know. People were getting so, like, euphoric when it started breaking the upside a little bit and failed to break the 200 moving average. Just like, meh, whatever, dude. What's dangerous? Drunk flying in space? Yeah, it is kind of dangerous, but thank God that we live in a time when AI is so powerful. You know, the godfather of AI and driving, flying, it was Elon Musk himself. All right, we all revel his success as a pioneer many hundreds of thousands of years ago. Elon Musk started all this, dude. So now I don't even have to really drive. I can be drunk and fly and not have to worry about hitting other spaceships or planets or stars. AMC, you talking about AMD? You kind of pun, dude. Dude, it's like broken, dude. Like, how do I even fix that? I can't even, dude. Let me just get rid of this scene and then I'll just add it back. I bet that'll work. Stinger. Let's see. Lost doors. Where is it? Oh, there it is. That should be good now. Let's try it out real quick. Okay. There we go. Nice. Nice. No AMC. You talking about American movie? AMC the channel, right? American Multi-Cinema. Oh yeah. They are real, aren't they? Yeah, American Entertainment Holdings, what they're called. Looks like officially. Looks terrible though. Looks terrible, but it's bullishly diverging very well on the daily. Holy crap. Sorry. Let's go back. Oh my god, dude. It's like just selling off, man. Over and over and over. Wow. You think it's like in the short term, from like September 2018, you like started this new downtrend, right? I wonder if it's like a wedge. It's like 1, 2. And it's like, well, we know it's here, right? Like, definitely you could say a wedge is here. But what I like the most about this is like maybe it's wedging, but look at this, man. That right there is pretty freaking nice on AMC. Very nice divergence, really, on a couple of oscillators. Not bad, right? Wedge connect. There it is, wedge. Really, I don't know where, right? You could just go from your previous low to high to see some fib extensions, right? Your low to high, right around 1414. Okay. Lowest risk 708, but it looks like you're trying to bounce at 815. If you break the upside, well, I mean, you know, don't think that's gonna. It's more probably like a channel, but if you're trading it, you could look at it like this and just go from maybe this high to low. And if you're talking about really, if it's gonna reverse to the 1414 off all this divergence on the daily, then you could really be conservative and go from the high point to low point of the potential wedge or structure, and you could look for a target 1129, right? And say, okay, if this is going to reverse because of all this divergence, then fine, my first target on this trade would be 1129. But the problem is, it's nothing. It's bearish. It's a bearish trend. Like if you zoom out and you look at it like this, it's like, okay, good God, it's like probably 1 and 2 here, and then 3 and 4 here. Yeah, you're just in a downtrend, man. So though maybe there's a trade involved Even if it hits the 50% 382, it's going to be weak. And then it's going to make a lower high and just dump again probably because it's in a downtrend overall. That's AMC. Sucks. Okay. We good? Confusing. What's up, Mad Mario? Be happy, Mario. Don't be mad. Yeah, S has been stopped out, man. It's been done, dude. It's like, even though it was looking like, even at better value areas, it's just still, it's terrible, man. It's like, can't do anything about it. It looked great, and it did reverse at, dude, you can't argue that it didn't reverse at a pinpoint accurate, like, level, the entry, and ran up, like, 10% or 8 to 10%, and then reversed again the downside. Like, what is it? Would be nice if you could watch all online together, buying a theater ticket with only online features. One day, man. One day. Seriously. VR live streaming would be nuts. Now, I know all I have to do is get one more webcam and I can actually make virtual reality streaming real. Especially here. Like where you look, like you have your VR on, and you can look at me in the spaceship. You can look up and sideways and look at space, top of the spaceship, you know, my lower area. Not sexually. Kevin would be who dat. Okay, who dat on the Saints. That's just because I like the Saints, dude. That's like my team, dude. Even though I'm not really big on NFL at all, I still who dat, okay? Die Hard Christmas stream, Christmas Die Hard stream. Yeah, we could do that. I don't really know how I've never seen the movie, so don't be mad at me, man. Okay? So AMC, let's see if the divergence can manifest into higher prices just for a little bit before it dumps again. Okay? Great. It's supposed to go live in less than an hour, but don't think that's going to happen. Back to Bitcoin, 68.81, holding that support. Understandable why we'd hold it. This is a big support area. Ethereum falling down the rabbit hole. I don't think it's any worse than it was. All right. Oh, what the heck? Where is it on my watch list? What? Oh. Nah, dude, it's down the same amount. 7. Dude, it's not down. It's like the, I guess people are just tuning in, I guess. We've been looking at it. It was down nearly 10% earlier. Why do I not like NFL? Because I grew up in an area and that I still live in that doesn't care about NFL. So hearts and minds is a big deal. Like when you grow up and you're raised into an environment that only cares about college football, then when you get older, you normally only care about college football. So, just go live again now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're live again, man. Okay. Yeah, Christmas Vacation Connect. What about Home Alone? No one ever talks about Home Alone. Am I flying a Tesla truck? No. This is mine. Spaceship, dude. I don't know, private wins, man. You say triple MACD bullish orders on the 4 hour? I don't know. I don't see value where we are. Yeah, MACD, I guess, is showing some triple MACD bullish divergence. Right at a support. Yep. But what if it keeps building? Very good point. I had not been looking at the 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour does look like you might be getting exhausted. There might be a rally to the upside to make a lower high. Like this or something. Excuse me on the burps. I shotgunned a beer earlier for the first time in I think like 13 years or something. So, am I shielding myself from all the radiation on board? There's no radiation on my spaceship. What you talking about, dude? All the radiation's out in space, gamma radiation. And so I'm all protected from that. Yeah, dude. What is Home Alone? Oh my God, I know you're kidding. I know you're trolling, MCG. Good God. The moonship? No, dude, this is just our spaceship, dude. What the?
Divergent Connect.
Whoa, Rick, man. Thanks for the 3s. BT Connect. Baytex Energy. Oh, another energy asset. All right. Up 4.35% on the day. Okay. Let's see, it's had a nice rally, man. Alright, already had the nice rally. Divergence wasn't that great, but let's look left. Let's go to the weekly. Oh my God, dude. All-time lows. Yeah, look back from 2016. Yeah, you bounced off of it. Yeah, I don't know how high the bounce is going to be, but yeah, it looks like a wedge was in development. It was going on, kind of been built. You haven't broken out of it at all. One of these energy assets seeing that, all right, something like that, where you're just you're downsloping, converging price action, and on the daily, or the weekly, excuse me, the weekly was extremely nice, right? We had a low, a lower low, a slightly lower low at historical supports. You had weekly bullish divergence right now. I mean, that's great, dude. And the weekly MACD looked good too. So that, yeah, that going on. And it was like a low, huge spike in negative Momo, a lower low, a slight. It's like you had crazy divergence going on the MACD as well. Okay, I'm just gonna plot it like this, but I don't have to do it again to show you that it's like very clear. The sellers were getting exhausted at a 2016 low level. Okay, and you bounced. Okay, but you bounced a lot in 3 weeks, right? Bullish hammer, bullish harami reversal. Got some fall through price action on it, but you've not broken out of any wedge yet. Okay, yeah, certainly reason to believe we could bounce here. And if energy's if the macro of energy continues to rise like it has been, highest level in 3+ years, maybe we could break out and just fulfill the destiny of a trade. I think if you're going to trade just a wedge, I know one could maybe fib from up there, but conservatively, height of the wedge to the low point, you could see a target eventually. If we break out, 166, secondary target 181, the 618. Okay, yeah, diverging like crazy on the weekly, nice on Baytex. Okay, but just really high after a few weeks. Did I see Miram today? Miram Pharma? Nah, didn't see that. But that's biotech's been killing it lately, man. Killing it. We look around. So energy is beginning to like kill it. Like what? Cyclical, man. It's a cyclical market. There's a gap. On the weekly, not really. I guess a little bit, maybe. Are you talking about much higher? Oh yeah, big gap up at 386. Not sure we want to look at that yet. Let's talk about the short-term stuff, right? Let's talk about 166, a 50% retrace from the high to low of the wedge. Okay, this is all the makings of a potential major reversal of the upside. Okay. Private wins, man. Remember,
Though there is an argument, some sort of argument, I think it's a little bit more tenuous on Bitcoin on the 4-hour. Though it is creating that harmonic, the daily does not entice me at all. Okay? It just doesn't, man. Here's your daily. Not much, there's some divergence on the daily in the short term, but the weekly, just don't forget the weekly. It's just been building. Beautiful though. This is what what happened, right? Hey, is Kevin in here? Kevin, what does this look like a little bit to you? Just a little bit. He knows what it looks kind of like, a little bit. But the difference is the context of the overall trend. It kind of looks like Regeneron. But, again, all this consolidation happened after a huge move up. Not down like that, dudes. Okay? So you don't have like the overall trend behind you. Dude, it's getting windy, man. It's like overcast. It's very ominous right now. Very ominous outside. In space, of course. Not looking at... I'm not on Earth right now. Okay. I don't even know if Private Ones is here. Yeah, well, it's like the dump and then the wedge, right? And then it's like 113% retrace on regen, or 110%. This is like right there. Same thing. And the from like 2016 to now, it's the same, but before that it's much different. Okay. PCG down 14%. Yeah, high volatility on that one. It is a vague pronoun, Luke. I don't know what that means. Layling? I don't know. What are you talking about, layling? Lay-by? It seems like you're laying by. Save lays in food for the winter. What are you talking about, dude? Good, Private Wins. Got you, man. You're good, dude. Well, just gave you the argument. Oh, it's raining now? Are you kidding me? Let me check the radar, dude. This is wild. Oh, it's coming, dude. It's coming for me. It's got a way to go, though. It'll be like many hours before that hits me. It's so sweet. Tornado Watch is in effect, yes. Tornado Watch Connect. Let's go. Hype for the watches. Neil Silic, thanks for the sub, dude. The double sub, Kappa. Sorry, man. Overlays. I have many overlays. Binders of overlays. Okay. Hey, man, it's 420. Is that a Star Wars marijuanas? Sure, dude. Space Rain, yes. What a change up in the Monday. I thought, dude, I literally, hours ago, thought I was going to get a second coffee. And before I make the break to get that second coffee, the content tester troll shows up and starts slinging C notes. And we instead of going for the coffee fuel, we went for the beer fuel. Ended up shotgunning a beer for the first time in my life since 20 years, 19 years. No, not 20. It's like 13 years. Sorry, not that long. Wow. It's been like 13 years. So, things definitely changed fast. Is Bitcoin crashing? No, Bitcoin is not crashing, dude. Let's go back to Bitcoin. I don't know why I was so long. Nah, Bitcoin, once it breaks below 68.50, I think we'll see 65.30 for a second, but I think more importantly, we'll see 61.50. That's between 5,800 and 6,850. I'm sorry, between 61. Tom River, thanks for the sub, dude. I think that the strongest value areas are between 5,800 and 6,150. My God, sorry, lots of noises going on. All right, and that is where I think we would see some really nice, potentially matured bullish divergence on the MACD, which we don't have yet. It's like you're losing your positive momentum still, meaning like if we're not oversold on the RSI and you're about to be neutral, that means there might be another big move coming to the downside, and then that's when we could develop that exhaustion for sellers. But I don't think we're completely exhausted yet. Okay, that's it. Where do you buy your beer in space? There are many space beer stores, dude. Are you kidding? They're everywhere, like literally everywhere. Super saturated. Good luck trying to start a beer brewery or a space brewery in this galaxy, man. It's too much. The Empire interfered with my plan. Oh yeah, you're right. He did. It's okay, man. Oh, Kyle coming in from the Dallas International Airport. Hype. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. A little late though. Been live over 3 hours now, so probably about to call it. You know, it's like Bitcoin we covered. Made sure you knew what was going on. Made sure you knew what was going on with Tesla and the stock market, all-time highs, right? Ethereum that's getting, and Litecoin that are getting killed down like over double what Bitcoin's down percentage-wise. So you've been up to date on all that. So really appreciate everyone coming out and yeah, just hanging out with me while we cover these assets live. Price action coverage is sometimes in demand, so a lot of times it's not. So today it just kind of was a little bit more in demand. So we took care of it for you, man. So you break below 68.85. There's a scrubby support at 6,500 that we kind of wicked off of in November 24th. But the major supports, the most major supports below you, again, don't forget the number range. It's 5,800 to 6,150. That is the range where there might be the most value for a long. Because right below 5,800 is 5,400, which is a 78% retrace, deep retrace areas. Okay. It was quite a memorable stream today. Yeah, it was nuts. Out of nowhere. And she expected, hey man, we're just going to go live, cover things live, and get off, and everyone's happy. But my God, the Emperor himself showed up, dude. Good God. It's been good, man. It's been real good. What? Why would it do that? It's like all broken now. The Emperor really did screw up like all my stuff. It like made it all freeze. Different scene changes. Yeah, so people do not actually really use Bitcoin in everyday use. They use it cutely, like, oh, that's cute. Like, oh my God, I can buy TradingView with Bitcoin. Okay, I did it. I recently bought some Bitcoin art with crypto. But 99% of the purchases I make are still with fiat, the US dollar. So that should tell you. I try when I can to, you know, like, what is it when you like use it? It's like I'm trying to support Bitcoin as a medium of exchange, but it's just really, it's a joke in the end. For now, it still is just a joke for that, but in store value, it's tough. It's so volatile, man. It's not a very good story. It's not. It's just really like we got a long way to go, man, before mass adoption occurs. Okay, it's, you know, whatever. I spent my crypto Hey, dude, I can have like some of my own position there too, dude. It's not me selling it, but I spent it, yeah. From Bitcoin to someone else's Bitcoin. That's not me converting it to fiat, which is the bad thing, right? Jake Wingman, you know, it probably was going to happen. The Emperor himself got caught up in a couple, things IRL. The Emperor has a family too, believe it or not. He just doesn't show it in the movies, okay? Definitely has a family. But go ahead, burn me at the stake for utilizing crypto in a transaction for art. Okay. It's too volatile to be a medium of exchange. Yes. Ironically, it needs to go way up in price to stabilize. Yeah, pretty much, because the total crypto market cap, which is 70% Bitcoin, is like $200 billion, which is nothing. Like, there are very rich people out there that could move that if they wanted to easily any day. Okay, it doesn't take too much to move the meter right now on Bitcoin. Like, if we're talking, relative to billionaires, it just doesn't take much. And it didn't take much before. It actually, Bitcoin, if you don't know, Bitcoin used to be actually more volatile than it is now. And it is slowly becoming less volatile, but it can become extremely volatile, right? But again, it's just because the immaturity is because we lack data. We only have like 10 going on 11 years of data on Bitcoin, right? I mean, gold, 1971, started showing up on a chart, finally, right? It became determined its value by the free market in 1971. That's gold's. And so, hey man, we got a lot of data on gold's chart. Bitcoin, it's not as much, even though 11 years seems like a long time. Comparatively speaking, it's not. Anonymous user, guess what, dude? That would have already happened by now. But if you go on the internet and you don't want to spend $200, $150, you have to wait till after Christmas to get a Star Wars helmet. This is the one I want, okay? So that will be happening. There's actually a whole plot going on that will change, but don't worry about it, man. There'll be a new character in development, but it's kind of like one old character becomes a new one. We have an evolution of a character coming, okay? That's all I can tell you. Julia, I wouldn't worry about it. All things will make sense in time. For now, we have to wait. What's up, Don? Rivera, holy crap, almost done with this. So I didn't think I was gonna be drinking beer on a Monday at like 3 o'clock my time, but it ended up happening, and here I am, a little tipsy. Okay. Mother of God. We'll look at this. HDX. It has hit that deep retrace, the deepest, the Mariana Trench. The bearish divergence is very real, and it hasn't really dumped yet. You think this is gonna dump soon, right? You think it's maybe like a rising wedge? Look at this. It looks like a perfect rising wedge to me. Just eyeballing it, the eye test cap, no kappas. Wow, no kappas at all. All right, look at this. You tell me. We have a rising wedge on HGX with bearish divergence that is very, very clear. Kind of bearishly engulfing today. But it's tough, man. It's the housing sector. It's been killing it. So, yeah, we have a lot of bearish stuff going on right now. It might play out a little bit and then underperform where you think it might go and then run again. Oh my God, sorry, dude. Jeez. Sorry, man. I was on the full screen, not the big screen for charts. Right, you get it though? HGX, rising wedge. Bearish divergence on the outside. It seems likely that a reversal could be occurring soon. Impending price action, reversal to the downside, man. That's what all this means, okay? Bearish reversal pattern with the bearish reversal indicators going off at the same time. You think a reversal, and all this is happening at like a 95% retrace. So yeah, it could just keep going up, man. But if you're being rational here, man, looking at the charts, it's telling us we could see a short-term reversal before pivoting, making a higher low, and running again to higher prices, okay? There's your HGX, dude, okay? Who asked that? I can't believe this, man. Why can I not see it anymore? Whatever, you asked about it, you got it. JH, that was for you, dude, okay? Does that make sense, man? Is that a joint by Tesla at dawn? I think we can try, man. I haven't ever done one in the spaceship. I don't even know if I have it. I have. Bruh. Oh, I have it.
Is that a joint?
That's the first one we've ever done in the spaceship, so. We also have. Let's go, dude. It's because, like, I had to go, like, 4 folders in, 4 folders out to get everything to where I want. The stream deck is too small for me. That's what she said. I think. We've been live 3 hours and 16 minutes, chat. We've been going, man. We're in outer space. Time waits for no one. All right. We're waiting on. What the?
/ weekly divergence in the downtrend. AMG.
Sorry about that, dude. Didn't know where I was on the stream deck. Thank you, dude. All right, QEP. Doesn't look good to me, man. You might be reversing, but dude, you are overall bearish trend no matter what you do. It's like, just go the weekly. The weekly is nothing but bearish, man. It's awful. But yeah, you are diverging some, a little bit. A smidge. You're diverging. It's like the whole friggin' chart's a wedge, right? Maybe not even. It's like a downtrend, dude. It's like, it's just a gnarly downtrend. God. So this is like one of the most significant time scales ever. From this low to this low, yes, you are diverging. You are diverging on the weekly. So. A little bit on the MACD, I guess, right? Some weekly bullish evidence, but at all-time lows. Like you are. I mean, you're at 5.52% today. Great. Barely looks like anything. If you look at it contextually, if you zoom out and go back to IPO in 2010, doesn't look like anything. So what you do is like, what fib extension was it? Ah, the golden mean ratio. Okay. So if you have weekly bullish divergence, and from your most major previous low to high, July 2017 to June 2018, golden mean ratio of the weekly bullish divergence. And then at the same time, gosh dang it, hold on. At the same time, at a 1618 fib extension. See, you were showing, look at this crazy divergence. Well, you ended up showing it right here. All right. Kind of sucks you missed out a little bit, right? Because from a low to a lower low at a 1618 fib extension, you showed bullish divergence. This is exactly the idea we had with Nike and Texas Instruments when they were at 1618s to the upside, and they're showing bearish divergence on the oscillators. It seems likely that you would break the downside. Now we're showing accumulation. Looks like distribution here, but accumulation, a higher low, and you're rallying. You could be due for, let's see, do we have anything like 1 and 2 and 3? Some sort of from this local top. It's like you adjust. So you hadn't broken out, right? That's the Momo shift trend line. So I get it, right? There's an argument like for why it is breaking the upside a little bit now. A little bit. So you had some divergence on the daily too. So daily and weekly divergence. That is now turning into bullish convergence. Higher low. Even lower levels of negative Momo. Yeah, the question is, will QEP break above 440, right? But even if you break 440, you understand on the weekly, we're still in a very bearish trend. This is the life of this asset, is nothing but lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. There might be a reversal here because of golden mean ratio and divergence. Well, maybe we're going to rally to make another lower high than our previous high. That's all we've ever done. Historically, it's only made a lower high. And, you know, we'll hit a 50% retrace, a 38% retrace, 50%, 61% retrace, and dump, right? So we might run up 50% and then dump again. Okay? Not that great, man. Remember, you're looking for stuff that looks like this, and you're looking, and it's for stuff like this, you're looking for bullish patterns and bullish trends, bearish patterns and bearish trends to take shorts. We cool? Q has a new EP connect. Read. Okay. Think it's about that time, chat. All right, Bitcoin. You know it. You know what's up. If you've been watching the stream at all today, you understand the content. You understand what can happen. Or we know we're at a very, very critical historical support right now. And if we break this, 6,500 to 6,150, boom, boom. Gonna be fast, okay? We're waiting on bullish divergence. We think that we will get some impending price action reversal signals from the market at either 6,500, 6,150, or 5,800. Not really right here. Though I know there is a harmonic that is at the PCZ right now on the 4 hour. I'm sorry, the divergence you were forming is now invalidated completely. So now it just doesn't seem near as strong of a pattern, right? And it looks very, very possible that this could just fail and we could dump again, all right? The harmony's there, but it doesn't seem that strong based on the daily. The daily is what makes me feel confident, really confident about something or not. And I'm not that confident. I think that 6,500, 6,150, 5,800 are very possible scenarios very soon, dude. Okay? I don't know what's doing that first. That's not how it works, dude. Should be like that. Whatever. Alright, chat. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to go to Hyperdrive, and we're going to end the stream. But thanks so much for everyone coming out. Content tester trolling to the 850 plus, because we know it was a lot more than that, Mr. Emperor. Love you, dudes. I know you're not watching right now. You had things to take care of. And the galaxy, you own the galaxy, so let's do this. Alright. So we're in Hyperdrive now, chat. I've been able to cover the markets with you for 3 hours and 23 minutes. It's been a pleasure, as always. Thanks so much for tuning in. Love y'all. And I'll just be back later. I don't know. I don't know when I'll be back. Maybe Bitcoin breaks support. I'll be back earlier than you'd think, okay? So I would just be back. So respect the TA, but most importantly, right now, until the new movie comes out in 4 days, may the force be with you.
Oh, it feels so good!